Hello, everyone. It's Saturday night. It's 6 o'clock. There's a tail hidden in the stars, and all we have to do is reach up and grab it. Welcome to Things in Space. It's in space! How's everybody doing out there? Y'all feeling
I'm
good?
great.
Oh,
I'm
good.
doing great.
I'm feeling great.
I'm
feeling
alive.
Great. You're alive! We're so happy about that. It just gives me another chance to kill you today.
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you.
Aw,
Get
dang
out
it.
of here, Ben.
Oh.
I just rolled a nat 20, so I killed Ben. Yay.
How dare you?
Mama
so-
murder.
I think I just want to, let me just talk to you real fast about one thing. Last week we did have some bit of a confusion about the $75 donation. Just want to let you know that those cannot be used on me specifically because you can use them on any one of the PCs, but you can also use them in a good or bad way. And if you use them in a good way, well, then it really is against me. But if you use them in a bad way, it's a little more fun and it is for me. But we'll get into that later. Let's get into it right now, shall we?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Last time, according to the ship's log,
The crew of the Scourge was deeply entrenched in a battle with a fork or a ball of light or a lizard with two arms. It seemed difficult to tell what this creature's natural state was. The battle quickly stopped, however, as the creature's more curious nature stepped forward. It had never seen anything so close to death before. It had no concept of death itself and studied the new condition in Mog. Its passive side stepped forward as it warned of a few things, mainly the angry abs, the nudie spirit, in the aft of the spacecraft, but its unstable nature couldn't withstand the wave of calm, and the creature attacked again. It didn't take long before Mog burst its brain and sent it back to the ether from which it was formed.
The newly formed team continued their traipsing about the ship called Breath of Embers, hoping to clear it of all dangers for the scientific community aboard a far portal station. The ship was the first ever starship from the fireplane and therefore a huge scientific discovery. The crew, however, seemed less interested in the pure voyage into the unknowns and more interested in monetary gains. They plundered about the place looking for anything of value. Soon they stumbled upon a magma elemental bashing away at a pair of sealed doors. The creature rushed the party. Only Captain Phoenix could hear as the creature grinned, "My master will be happy when I've been rid of you." It quickly met its end, however, and it seemed not to be too much of a problem, as Phoenix froze it.
Tensions started to run high when room after room seemed filled with more fright and danger. The crew worked their way to the back of the starship, to the engine room, where Gnogo was met with a shocking surprise. Coming out of the engine was a distraught Hesper named Typhix, who rushed into combat like a tornado, claiming the group had ruined his engines. He did seem almost nude and did have pronounced abs. It seemed that Little Fork was telling the truth about something, at least. The battle crashed and careened through the engineering station, and Abedzagak got distracted and shot himself in the foot. Hampered by movement and devastating attacks, Detrian pulled the pin on a grenade and threatened to burst the ship if the creature didn't calm down. It settled and seemed to appreciate that the crew planned to fix the starcraft. It could be said the crew made an ally.
Traipsing about the ship was too slow for some of the members. However, so doors were thrown open. It was time to tear the ship apart, looking for clues as to why this was even here. It proved nearly fatal as one room overflowed with flames as soon as the door leading into the room shut. Another room was filled with two cylindrical tubes, one of which was filled with an undulating gel. The other tube was knocked over and broken, but the gel inside was not. It appeared right in front of Captain Phoenix and stole her comm unit, She then got her revenge and blew the ooze into oblivion. Yes, I did. Wet, covered in goo, and frustrated, Detrian and Phoenix left the rooms without much to show for it.
They arrived back to see that Nono had helped by opening another door. When that didn't meet the captain's standards, Nono flew into a tizzy about being direct with the crew members. It seems if you tell this tiny, turquoise, 6-armed skittermander that you want to go back to front, room to room, you better be prepared to do it. The crew suddenly looked at each other with different eyes. Sure, they had only recently met, but some form of communication had to start happening. A trust needed to be formed. Maybe someday it will. Maybe someday a Bedzagak will get a swig off the captain's flask. Or maybe a comet will hit the ship and end the story early. For now, we will have to settle in as a Bedzagak stepped into the commissary unit of the ship only to hear giggling. 3 tiny flames jumped out yelling, "Cook, cook, cook," in a language that only Phoenix could understand. What they meant to cook, we will soon find out.
And now join me as we traverse the night sky. Fueled entirely by the emotion that came from embarrassment, a Bedzagak the Vesk had finally made it all the way to Bounty Mountain. The 12 long hours aboard a rusty transport was wearisome, but a Bedzagak pushed through the tired. All they could feel was anger, shame, and the twisting knot that forms in your stomach when you've been banished from your own kind. Bounty Mountain was a seedy pit built for Vesks like a Bedzagak. Well, it was for creatures, aliens, and humans who needed a purpose. And this Vesk's family had made it clear that it was time for them to find one, and one away from the rest of the family at that. Every member of said family was strong and quick-witted. They could hold their tempers. Their stoic nature pervaded when things went awry. A Bedzagak was the polar opposite in every way, and thus a shameful dot on the family name, Tirth. A Bedzagak looked at the bottom of the singular daunting mountain before them. It was so large one had to peer deeply or simply know that the metal doors nestled in between rocks and boulders existed.
Well, I wondered if it's a door to a cool future or just more disappointment.
A Bedzagak said as the image of their father saying, "Leave here and never embarrass us again," repeated over and over in their head. A Bedzagak flung open the large metal door and cried with fervor,
"I am your next bounty hunter!"
Immediately, the brutish Vesk took a step inside and lost all footing over a small stair they did not see. A Bedzagak stumbled into an android with blue hair, their face smashed into the skull and bone symbol stitched into this man's leather jacket. He then took a Bedzagak's huge form and threw it across the room with his cybernetic arm. A Bedzagak face planted into the stew of a human woman with an antenna and green eyes. Their body made a tremendous thud that echoed up to the high ceiling, followed swiftly by silence. A pin could drop. All was still for a moment, as weapon-clad creatures and humans stared in disbelief at this shocking display. The Bedzagak lifted their head and saw what felt like hundreds of eyes judging and staring down at them.
Good soup,
the Vesk said, slipping ever so slightly in the puddle they created. Laughter burst from every corner of the room. Only 3 creatures did not gleefully exchange looks. The android wiping off his jacket, the woman with green eyes now holding a look set to kill, and a figure in a long velvet cloak who began to approach with a consistent click, click, clicking of her high heels. She looked at the even angrier woman with green eyes. "Settle down, Storlek. I'll buy you more if you're that famished. And take that fake antenna off in here. You may get away with it out there, but not in my establishment." The piercing verdant eyes relaxed, and she sheepishly took off the antenna. The woman in the velvet knelt down to look at a Bedzagak in the eyes. The figure was female, had a gray complexion, and cold, dark eyes.
all of this way to make a fool of myself once again,
thought a Bedzagak. But just then the cloaked female cracked a smile. A Bedzagak shrunk back in fear. They had heard stories of drow, but seeing one in person was far more menacing. "Bounty hunter, you say?" she asked, followed by a simple cackle. Her voice was regal and filled the room. "Well, it just so happens that this team of bounty hunters have been looking for a new member." She looked to the group, and some nodded with an approving smirk. Others' jaws dropped.
What? Really?"
said a Bedzagak. "It turns out that the reputation of the bounty hunter has gone asunder. We may have done a few unscrupulous things to the wrong emperor. The inhabitants of the universe fear us. Think us to be recluses out to catch them all one by one.
Oh, no, that's so terrible. Don't they know you're the good guys?
She spun back towards Abedzagak, her velvet cloak causing a short gust of wind. She pulled out a contract and a pen. My young Vesk, how would you like to be known as the greatest bounty hunter there ever was, with a 24/7 broadcast? The android chimed in, your very own show, buddy, for all to watch, with a condescending sneer on his face. Pipe down, CXB, she authorized. Then, with a sly smile, she turned back to Abedzagak and said through her teeth, we will even let you name it yourself, she smiled. Abedzagak's eyes widened. The hope of proving their worth for their family's love flooded with images in their mind.
How do you feel about calling it Vesks in Space?
Absolutely love it. Sign right here. As the Vesk quickly jotted down on the contract. Abedzagak jumped with jubilation and ran to everyone screaming. As Abedzagak leapt into one of the off-shooting rooms, still proclaiming the excitement for their new show, the woman turned to the rest. They should have read the fine print. The whole bar erupted with laughter. I'm gonna rip the Turth family to shreds, she said as her black eyes turned red. And now we transfer to modern times, where you are, Abedzagak, once again seeing red. But this time it's not red in eyes or red in any color, but the red of these tiny, onion-headed flames jumping out saying, cook, 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 in a language you don't understand. What do you do?
You guys, I think they like cheering for me.
Comments!
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
That's all right, that's all right.
You said, what do you do? And I just...
Wow, Galgoin says, I am loving the recap being done this way. So fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too.
While everybody is looking for one, I did want to point out a couple of things. Two of the characters in that backstory, Crossbones, CXB, you were in that backstory. Thank you so much. And then also we had Graham Cracker Games was also in that backstory. Thank you so much for sending me your characters. You're a part of this universe, and we're happy that you're doing that. If you want to send them, please send them to gmbenbirch@gmail.com. That's BURCH. All right. What else we got?
This is my favorite comment from VBabe5. Wait, why don't people like Ben?
I mean, Dark Knight says Ben is too pure for this world, so I don't know who Dark Knight is.
You always want to root for the players, us, and not Ben.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sure.
Positive Current says, Katie is #team don't blow up my ship.
I am. Always and forever. And speaking of, Dark Knight has dropped a huge donation for us, giving a stim pack, Med AI, dart, and light 'em up for me, and a dart for Jamie.
Oh, aesthetic
Hey.
dart. Nice.
So
Thank you.
Thank you, Dark Knight.
We've been followed over the last 24 hours and now by a bunch of people. That's Down Traving Brun 1987, Tame B 703, Potterboy 111, Austin Fordia 1892, Evil Spike 101, RR 035246, Daggerflesh 165, Sauron Cosplay, Sincerely Sadako, Crafty Mind 406, Just Chad 2003, and Danny CC 11. That's a lot of names.
Positive Kern just coined #Team Zagak Attack.
Oh.
That's
I
great.
love it so
Speaking
much.
of Abedzagak and the backstory and everything, Echo Prime, I believe earlier said, wait, Abedzagak is a dude? Jess, you want to take that?
Abedzagak is non-binary. We refer Abedzagak to they and them.
Yeah. So there
There
you
you
go.
go, guys.
Yeah. But I do
There you go.
like what Abizlin says. Evil DMs are more fun. All right.
Oh, geez.
Let's get into it, shall we? Why don't we start out with a little bit of initiative?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's all roll that initiative.
We don't even get to try to talk to these guys.
I know. But
Oh, I just rolled a nat 20, my first roll.
Oh,
God.
dang!
I'm gonna double check those dice because I'm pretty sure. Wow, that's a weird roll.
I
Okay.
wish I could show you the 20 before it would roll, but like that's. Oh, did it roll? No.
I saw it.
Okay, so Captain Phoenix is going last for cheating. But what does everybody else have?
10.
10.
I have an 11.
11. All right. There we go. Detrian right there.
I'm sorry, a 12.
A 12. What is, you've got a little bit higher than me. I guess I gave away my hand. I'll be going right there. Mog, what do we have?
4 wouldn't be right if I wasn't at the end. I rolled 7.
All right.
Oh, you're not at the end.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What do we got? Oh, no, did a no. Oh, boy.
Hey!
Uh-oh. And
I
Captain
didn't
Phoenix,
do a no-no.
I'm
22.
assuming you're going first. It only makes sense as Captain Phoenix is the only one that can understand what's going on. And so now you hear cook, but you're unsure what they are cooking. Go ahead. What will you want to do?
Well, has a Bedzigak run into the?
Yeah,
The
a
building?
Bedzigak went in. You remember that a Bedzigak shot themselves in the foot, and is moving at half speed right now.
No,
Until-
no. Bedzigak is riding Scriff currently, so can move at 30 feet around.
A
Or per move
Bedzigak
action.
is riding Scriff, riding a robot, just riding
That's right.
around in space like a giant space lizard riding around on a robot.
Pretty ordinary.
This
That
game
seems
is
right.
crazy, all right?
That seems
All
right.
A Bedzigak is a space cowboy.
All right, Katie, you have heard cook. You know that a Bedzigak ran in there, mostly because you kind of urged them on to do it. So what do you want to do?
I did.
Yeah, you said if you want this whiskey, you gotta earn it, and that's where
True.
Bedzigak opened the door and ran in.
Just trying to prove myself.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna follow suit, and I'm gonna follow in right behind a Bedzigak.
Great.
And I want to talk to these creatures,
Okay.
and I'll say, "Oh, seems like we've just arrived in time for dinner. What are we having?"
Okay.
And I'll say that in what language do I speak? Ignan.
You say it in Ignan. Okay. Sounds good. Next up, we have Detrian. Detrian, what would you like to do?
Well, I would definitely want to follow Phoenix in, but I would little backstory question. Would I have heard you speak that language ever before?
I mean, it's up to you, Katie. That's your choice.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would say that Detrian has spent the last 2 years with Phoenix, so I would say that they're probably really close, and he would know the most about her. And
Okay.
yeah, she would have shared that.
Okay.
But I don't know if you know that it's like, I speak Ignan. Like, I don't know if you know that you speak the language of the fire realm. You know what I mean?
Right.
but
But he would
certainly-
have heard it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would just move up close to Phoenix and be like, "What did you just say?"
Oh, well, they said that they were cooking, so I just merely asked them what they were making us for dinner.
Well, hopefully they aren't making us for dinner.
Oh, Detrian.
And I'm just gonna hold my action and keep my pistol ready, just because
Sure.
I'm so done with so much of this stuff on this ship right now. Just like,
We're so
So done.
gooey.
yep, I'm still gooey, still wet, and somehow burned at the
Yeah.
same time.
It's a crazy life.
Mhm.
And these creatures, the one forefront that's right next to a Bedzigak goes, well, we like to cook tempura, we like to cook teppanyaki, but guess what? Today, we cook teppanyaki! And it strikes out at a Benzagak. Here we go.
Did you work on that all week?
No, I came up with that right now. That is going to be a 25 to hit against
Whoa.
KAC.
Well, obviously.
Well, obviously. Oh, minimum damage, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
As it just slams into you.
Ben.
Yeah. Better take care of these little creatures. Because this
Classic
one's going to
minimum
take
damage.
its 5-foot step right over here and do the same thing. Well, it's not, I'm sorry.
Ouchie.
Guarded step. That's going to be a 19.
Sorry. V-Babe just said, now I see why people don't like Ben.
Yep. Jess, I might put you, well, I don't know. Did you rest up your stamina? Or no?
From
We
before?
did?
Yeah, he rested.
Okay, 11 points of damage as this one just comes in and smacks you hard.
Another, wait. 11 points of damage, meaning 11 plus the 6 you just did? 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
definitely dead.
No, you're not. No way.
Against my stamina?
What's your stamina? Remember, your
8.
stamina goes first, and then your hit points go.
Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Math. Okay, good. I still have 4 points left.
4
before I'm
points.
dead.
Good, because this one's going to move up and hit you too.
Mother of God.
So that's 3 of them right now. I don't know. This one might not have done it. 15 against KAC.
Oh, no, it did not.
There you go. Look, I'm so nice.
Are
I'm
Are
so nice all the time.
You just ripped me open emotionally, and now you're just gonna kill me.
Well, I will say that we've got a couple of good things coming in. Remember, I don't mind if you give out your med AIs to other people. I don't mind if you send your stim packs to other people. You can use them all at once. Detrian's got 9 stim packs, so I'm assuming those are all going to come in on one shot, and it's going to be crazy. But Ziochu has donated $50 to give 5 med AIs to Katie.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Sarah BC1 has donated $25 to do a stims for the table.
Nice.
So let's just keep that in mind as we move about. Betsagak, it is your turn.
Out of curiosity, when they started attacking, would I have kept my shot?
I mean, yeah, you can take your
holding an
shot
action.
for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely take a shot at these guys. That is that is a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit. Now I gotta ask you: is this your azimuth laser?
This is my pistol. Yeah.
Okay. A 12 against its KAC is not a hit.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Wait, but you have stim packs. Can you use any of them?
Oh, not now. Not now. After
Not
you
after.
found
Yeah,
out.
not afterward.
Not afterwards.
I should
Come
have.
on.
Yeah, you could have added a +9 to that.
Come on.
That's a fair point.
Katie. All right. Here we go. We continue along. It is Benzagak's turn.
Well, you know what, Ben? I'm gonna use my tactical dashko to try and just chop the hell out of the
Okay.
one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
I
Okay,
also
that
like to
seems fair.
mention that I have natural fearlessness as a vest, so I should be able to add 2 to whatever I roll.
I mean, if you get really brutish,
I like
right?
2
You
of those
feel like
things,
you're raging.
No, that's wrath, but I also have fearless. If
Well, I think that is for your will saves against fear effects. If you want me to go look up the rules, I will. But your numbers are the same as they're supposed to be. Roll your attack.
okay. Oh, that's gonna be a 15.
15 is a hit.
What a blessing.
Roll damage.
Hold on.
How much damage are you rolling over there?
6
6
damage.
points of damage as you just smash into this thing. You look like you heard it, kinda. We continue on. It is now Mog's turn. Mog.
A new creature to discover.
Get out of here, Mog.
5 feet. 10 feet. 15 feet. 20 feet.
Okay.
And can I make some form of knowledge roll to identify this
Yes,
thing?
mysticism.
You
Please.
got it, baby.
You got it, baby.
You got it, baby. Come on. Let me get those die rolls.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
natural 1.
Perfect.
So you think that there's fire on the ship, Mog. Everybody run for your lives.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm going to die. Quickly, everyone retreat, except for you, Captain, with your fire abilities.
And I guess if I think we're all gonna die, I'll go ahead and pull out my pistol and hit the ready.
I hope somebody clipped that
There's-
specific moment because I want a gif of Sam doing this.
Some sweet
All right.
nat ones.
Oh boy. No, it is your turn.
Well, first off, Nono is going to tell Scriff to get Buddy out of here! And he will pull back 10 feet to the aft.
Provoking 3 attacks of opportunity.
Nope. Not gonna do that anymore.
Yeah.
I can't get you out of harm's way.
Can she withdraw as a full round action?
Well, yeah. I think, yeah, absolutely.
Could Scriff withdraw?
Yeah, why not? Unless I learn otherwise and then attack you later.
Sure.
That's not how it works.
I don't know. I think I was too nice on you all last time. I think you're all getting the wrong opinions of me, and so I'm gonna be meaner this time.
But we haven't slept. Be mean after we've slept.
We rested.
No, Jamie, no.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, there's a reason I picked a physical fighter.
Okay, go for it.
Because low-level magic users are hard.
You can do withdraw. It's a full round action. When you withdraw, you move up to double your speed, and the space you start out in is not considered threatened. So yes, you could withdraw, but that would take away either a move action or a standard action from you.
Well, me telling Scriff what to do is my move action, so I will
Yes.
tell Scriff to withdraw back to the aft behind the captain,
Okay.
as I did before.
Okay.
And then Nono's freaking out at this point because Abedzagek doesn't look so good. So Nono is going to attempt to acrobatically get to, here.
Yes. Yeah.
So what do I need to do to make that happen?
I mean, how fast is your movement speed, Jamie? Because you can only, do acrobatics at half speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, I mean, you wouldn't be able to get there, I don't think.
So I could only get to where Abedzagek was.
Yes. But you wouldn't provoke if you get there acrobatically.
Okay. Then I will get to where Abedzagek was acrobatically. Cool. Hopefully.
Roll that acrobatics check.
That is a 21.
That, surprisingly, passes its KAC plus 8, which is what you need to make an acrobatics check, and therefore, you're fine. We're at the top of the round. Captain Phoenix, you've just seen... What? That's all of your moves. Don't yell wait at me. I know we're married, but come on. Captain Phoenix, you've just seen Abedzagek retreat behind you, and then Nono jumps in front, 6 arms flailing around madly.
First thing I'm going to do is say a huge thank you to Crossbones for gifting me a stim pack, but then also Buddha Crossbones for gifting you a dart.
Yes!
So,
it's because Crossbones was in the backstory. CXP all the way.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically turn over my shoulder to Detrian and say, seems you were right again, per the usual. It is us on the menu. And then can you walk me through how grenades work again?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you throw a grenade, it's got a 5-foot radius burst, so if you throw it here...
Sorry, I just mean the actions. Is it?
It's one round to pull the pin and throw it. It does have a certain amount of time before it goes off, which is 1d4. So you don't know when it's going to go off, but I roll back.
Great. Okay. Well, I would like to throw this grenade.
Okay.
And I can throw it up to 20 feet. So I'm actually going to try, I'm going to pin it, I would like to pin it here.
Right behind him.
Is it a
Right
frag
behind
grenade
them.
out of curiosity?
No, it's actually a shock grenade, and it's got 15 feet of electricity damage.
Oh boy!
Yeah,
So
my-
that would definitely hit no.
No, not if I pin it here. It doesn't hit no.
15 feet definitely hits no.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do I make it bigger? To go to
15 feet hits yourself. I
don't know
so
how to change
5,
the
10,
size
15.
of it.
You'd have to hit it there.
Okay. Then I'd like to hit it here so that it hits the 3 guys without hitting no.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I've got it. You throw it. It lands. It lands like right up against a grill. Those teppanyaki style grills that it's like rolling in the middle of that area, back and forth, almost as if someone were cooking it itself. Would you like to move at all?
Yes, because Mog basically told us to leave except for me, and then I was remembering that I don't think I have any fire damage resistance. So, well, I'm not gonna leave my crew, so I'll actually hold my move.
Okay, hold your move. Next up, we have Detrian. Detrian, what would you like to do?
Detrian's pretty pissed off right now. He's so sick of this ship. So I hate everything. And he aims to take another shot with his pistol. And I will use 2 of my stims.
Okay, you use 2 of your stims to take a shot at which one? The one that's right in front of you?
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 18 to hit.
18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
And I do want to say Graham Cracker Games gifted 1 stim pack more to Detrian, and Zio2 has gifted a Med AI to me and to Detrian.
Nice!
Yes, thank
Graham
you.
Cracker Games, if you didn't hear the backstory, you were in it, just to let you know. Hang on, I'm gonna make sure.
Cracker Games and
Storlek was in it.
It hits for 2 damage.
2 damage. You plink this thing. It's very small, but you take it and you hit it in the shoulder, and it's angry. You've made it angry enough to approach up to you and attack you instead of No, who just jumped in front of you. So here comes the first attack, Detrian.
All right.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Use your darts. Use your dart.
See.
Well, not on this.
Dart.
Not on this. Not on this.
Not on this.
Never
Not
mind.
on
On the
use
damage.
anymore.
On the damage.
Oh,
Can
boy.
I?
Can we use it
yeah.
on the damage?
Yeah.
I thought it was only on D20s.
No, it's only on D20s. I let you get away with it last time, Katie.
Sorry. It doesn't say anything about that in the description.
That's my fault because I copy pasted what I did last week and I didn't fix it. Sorry, I will fix it.
I'm guessing I can't use my Med AIs now.
No, you can. You absolutely can and should because
Then I definitely do because I was about to die anyway
Oh my goodness.
from all the damage from last time from the flamethrower room. So I'm gonna use two Med AIs.
Okay, this is a real question.
Yeah.
What is your max possible hit points right now?
My max possible hit points is 16. Hit points is 8. Is my max.
Because we might go into massive damage rules. Massive damage rules basically go like this. If I take you down below 0 and then have enough left over that I would have gone up to your hit points, there's no stabilizing with a resolve point.
Oh, wow, okay.
You're just dead.
We're level 1
Use
characters, Ben.
Use them now.
We're level 1
yeah,
characters.
Everybody.
I'll
heal
use
themselves.
I'll use all 3 of my Med AIs then, I guess.
Yeah.
And that gives me 1 per.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it does. As Patches comes out and is like, "Oh, I see that you are very injured," and this thing comes in and crushes you for a total of 15 points of damage.
Ooh, yeah, I'm very unconscious. So I have 3 stamina points from our med AIs and 8 hit points, so 11. So you've dealt an additional 4 damage to me.
All right.
Oh my god.
So I'm
right.
out.
You are unconscious right now.
And I'll use a resolve point to
well, that'll
stabilize
happen.
myself.
That'll
Okay.
happen on your turn. So,
Okay.
so keep it there. The other 2 are coming in at no.
Ouch.
Let's hope I don't roll another natural 20, right?
Please don't.
That's a 3 on the die, and that's going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For a total of 5 points of damage. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 points of damage.
Ow!
Yeah.
These guys are nasty. Also, I'd like to let you know that Willow Ridley has become the Bitboss Battle Box and gifted an extra action to Wes.
Oh boy. I need it. There you go.
Is that going to help me while I'm unconscious?
If you have any
I
healing
used it to die
potions,
more.
Wes.
I do
Wes-
not have any healing potions.
If somebody
Technically-
wanted to use their AI, their med AI, if they wanted to get patches and use it on Detrian, they could get Detrian back in the game.
How many to get him back?
I mean, right now it'll be on his turn. Right now it's impossible. You would just stabilize him. If he's going to use a resolve point to get back to 0, then on the next turn you could use patches and he'd be up and going again like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
Okay. We move on. It is Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak, you just got yoinked out of the way.
Yeah, I did. And first my foot, now my whole body, now my whole party in danger. Just like everything I've been. I'm very stressed out. I'm very wrathful. Benjamin. So wrathful. And I want to use my big beefy arms to get through. Is that okay? Can I get past?
You get off of Scriff and climb over the top of fallen Detrian.
Yes.
I'll allow that to happen.
With my arms because my foot hurts and I can't go very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could crawl off and step over Detrian. It's fine. You don't have to use your arms.
I'm sorry, boss. Excuse me. And I want to.
I'm gonna move you right to here because right there you're technically on top of a creature.
Well, that's what I wanted.
Wes, you are right underneath. She's standing over your body.
Okay, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
they're standing over your body.
Thank you so much. He's unconscious. It's fine. So I just want to. What are these things made of?
Fire
Technically, they have an onion head.
and an onion head.
I want to pick them
Slice
up.
the onion.
Oh! Get out of here. No, this is why we're partners. I'm going to pick it up by that onion head. And I'm going to take my... Can I use my dashko and just... make, a nice sliced onion?
Absolutely. Why don't you roll? You're picking up the creature and throwing it on your dashko?
Cool, like grilled saute.
Okay, let's just roll an attack roll.
Shit, fell on the floor. And it landed on a 19.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a hit. So roll some damage.
Okie dokie. I guess that would be 2.
2 points of damage. Oh goodness gracious. Y'all better start doing something over here because
Does anybody have any olive oil?
Mog, it is your turn.
What will it take for me? What actions will you make it take for me to drag Wes's body, Detrian's body, out of this room?
I mean, you can make it as a full round action to just kind of drag Detrian out of the room.
Do I still have my swift action if I do that?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to grab Detrian's body and pull him out of the room with me as well. How far can we go?
You can go as half your movement speed.
Okay, so 10.
Okay.
So 5, 10. And then I would like to say, orders, Captain? And then slime the space on the door, which is a racial ability of the Osharu. I can excrete slime into an adjacent square, and it becomes difficult terrain.
Okay, so you're sliming a Bedzagak.
Yep.
Okay, this is good. So I like it. So that square is slimed. Right there. We continue along. That's difficult terrain for sure.
Yeah.
And no, it's your turn. Why is your crew covered in goo? Oh, I won't know. Literally, each one of them is covered in goo except for you.
And I will not have goo in this fur. No, thank you. Ugh. Okay. First and foremost, No will turn around and yell, "Duck Cap!" And then yell, "Suppressing fire!" for Scriff to cover her, because since she's up in the melee range. And then I will also take a shot with my pistol.
You're
and I know
shooting.
Yeah, I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. You take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because
I guess I'm gonna. Because we're stuck in this corner.
That's a 4 on the die. Oop, boy, yikes. Okay, that's a total of 14.
Against.
EAC.
That hits.
Okay, here comes the third one. That one is not going to hit. So here we go. Okay, that is a total of 6 points of damage.
All right. So I've used my move action to tell Scriff what to do. Scriff is covering me. Wait! Question.
Yeah.
Suppressing fire, does that immediately enact?
Yes.
Then no, it doesn't hit me. Because I have a +2 to my AC for the suppressing fire. Suppressing fire!
Yeah.
Suppressing fire!
And, alright, so you
thank
take back
goodness.
those hit points, and you can take your shot.
Ooh, I like having a buddy. That is a 12.
A 12. Against what? What are you using?
The one directly to the 4 of me.
Okay.
And it's my tactical pistol.
Yeah, that will not do it. I mean, maybe if you had a stim pack, you could have done it, but you'll never know at this point.
Can I use my stim pack?
No, because I already told Wes he couldn't. We move on. It is top of the round. Captain Phoenix's turn. Phoenix, what are you gonna do?
Just gently remind you that there's a grenade and you're keeping track of rounds.
I am keeping track of it. Yep. I'm very aware of what's happening.
So I'm gonna turn to Mog, who just spoke to me and asked for orders, and I'm gonna say, "Don't you dare let anything happen to him." And I'm going to tell Abedzagak and No, get out of this room. We have a better angle if we can trap them inside. And can I move if that spot right there is rough terrain?
It's difficult terrain, so it's half speed, but you can move through it.
Okay, because I'd like to get outside of the room.
Yeah, you can make that move. You have enough space to do that.
Okay, and then what do I got to do to help Detrian? He needs to stabilize first?
Detrian needs to stabilize first. If you want to use med AIs, you should wait until he uses that resolve point. Because if you use one, it's just going to let him stabilize, basically. But if he uses his resolve point, then you can use patches to heal him up as much as you can.
Okay, and that wouldn't save him any quicker, I guess, if I were to give him a serum of healing.
That would. But that would pop him right back up. So, yeah, if you want to give him that serum of healing.
Willow Ridley donated for 2 med AIs for Wes, and Cosmic Crit donated for 3 med AIs for Detrian to spite Ben.
What?
So
Patrick!
Thank you.
You and I are
Thank
buddies!
you. Thank you very much.
How dare you, Patrick?
Trying to kill my character already? I haven't even read my intro story.
So if I were to use 1 med AI on Detrian now, that would stabilize him.
Yes, and then you could
And then I could use more to give him hit points, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, well, Xiaochu gave me all of these med AIs, and it is my job as the captain to save my best friend.
Thank you, Zio.
So I'm going to use 6 of them No, you know what? I'm giving them all of them. All 7 of them.
Whoa!
Damn.
Wow.
Thanks, Zio. Thank you. So 7, so he should stabilize and then regain 6 hit points.
Nice. Detrian, you wake up and suddenly Patches is right over the top of you. You realize that you're leaned against something that's slimy, and you look up and Mog has kind of twisted his head up and over Patches around your shoulder looking at you. And Patches is like, here you go, Master Detrian. You now must feel better, right? And then
Thanks.
walks away from you.
Yeah, I feel great.
And I want to say to him when he wakes up, welcome back.
Thank you. I hate this ship a lot.
Don't do that to me again. Okay.
Yeah, not on my plan.
Detrian, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
So yeah, Detrian's done with this place at this point. I'm gonna stand up, use my movement to stand up, and I'm gonna pull the pin on one of my frag grenades and toss it in right about here.
Okay. All right.
And then just yell, "Get out of the room, please!"
All right. Fire
I
in the
love,
hole.
I love that you yelled that amount of sass.
Okay. Your grenade goes into the room. It's my turn.
Oh no.
And I don't see any other option than to still just bash and smash away at Abedzagek and No. The bounty hunters from Vests in Space could be their last step. But maybe before that, maybe we should read some comments.
Oh man.
Okay.
Well, psychotic ninja. Sorry, my brain couldn't process all the different letters. Great game, love every minute.
Thank you. Blindman 308 says, "Hello, DAP fam. Looking forward to this all week."
Aww.
Crossbones AE says, "Don't let chat bully you. LOL at Cosmic Crit. Bring the pain to the party to teach them a lesson. Ha 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 ha. CXB, I like you, you android."
Is this just you with a surname?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm just enjoying as someone who has been on the verge of death, all the West support is very encouraging. Lots of West better not die, as well as keep my boy alive.
Yeah, right, I better not die. I like this character.
Yeah. I'm doing my best, buddy, man. I'm oozing all over the floor.
So gross.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Detrian, do not die. Like
There's a lot of them, yeah.
You know, yeah.
Wow.
I like this comment from Cosmic Crit. If Detrian kills himself with a grenade, I'm only donating to Ben in the future.
There is a way, because what it is 1d4 minus 1. So if I roll a 1 on the die, the grenade explodes in your hand.
What? Are you sure that's not one turn? I'm pretty sure that means it's one round, right?
No, it's 1d4 minus 1. So it automatically explodes.
1 minus
so
1
the
is
best is to roll a 2 on the 1d4, because then next round it explodes.
Boy.
Grenades are crazy. You've been pulling them out willy-nilly, and I'm like,
We have a 25% chance of blowing ourselves up when we throw a grenade.
it's a grenade.
Do not like.
Wow, space made grenades worse somehow. That's crazy.
V-Babe says, these rules are brutal. Yeah, that's Starfinder for you. Here we go. All right.
We've been followed by Tamichi _XXV, Claudine 1442, Wizard of Odd, Ali _MAJ05, Parawheeler 058, Serendipity.
Oh, wow.
Thank you guys for the follow.
Yay.
Oh boy,
Awesome.
we have Evil Jim Jam in the chat saying, this absolute nonsense.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna use one of my stim packs on a Benzigat. Because I would really love to knock 2 players right now. So here we go.
I'm gonna sink you. I mean, anesthetic dart you.
Yeah. I got
Balance.
it.
I want to also anesthetic dart. I'll use all of mine.
How many do you have?
I have 3.
All of mine.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
My role is to keep you all alive.
All right.
And I'm level 1, Ben.
Oh, when did I get a stim pack? I got a stim pack. I can use it.
You know what, Ben?
That is a 13 against EAC.
Oh, Ben, I'm sorry. I was just about to say that I was also going to use my anesthetic dart real quick on you. So that's going to be 2 more. So that would only be an 11.
So all these darts just like fly. They've been floating around you, these little AIs, and they all just go right into this very small flame of fire. And it doesn't hit you. But these next 2 hits against No probably will. So here we go. That's going to be...
Actually, I think you're going to take... Not on this first roll, but I think, because you said 2 hits, I think on the second roll, you're going to take 2 off of that.
Okay. The first one is a 19. So, and the second one will be a miss. Because I believe your EAC isn't a 12.
No.
Would a 14 have done it?
No, because I'm still under suppressive fire.
Shh. Well, you're gonna take a total of 7 more points of damage.
Oh,
my buddy.
Are you unconscious yet? I'm having a lot of fun.
No, I'm not unconscious.
No, you're not unconscious. Love it.
Ooh.
Ben is out for you tonight, Jamie.
A bed's a
But
gas.
Ben, if you look at Roll20, I updated how many hit points I actually have.
Oh boy, this is fun. Wow. Here we go.
More AIs.
Abedzagak, it's your turn. You see No just getting crushed over there. What do you do?
Not my buddy. I run over to No, and I grab her and I pull her up on my shoulder, and because we were just told to get out of the room, I run out. Can I do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll allow it to happen. Here we go. It does take an attack of opportunity against you. This one that is
fine.
That is right there.
If anybody's got to go around here, it might as well be me. The most useless lizard in space.
It's a 12 against EAC.
Does not hit.
Yes.
I have rolled so low right now.
Good.
That's another 3 right there. So.
You rolled so low when you rolled that nat 20. That's 15 points of damage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for real. Come on.
1 character.
I'm sorry. All right, Mog, it is your turn.
Wait, I want to grab my friend and get out of this room.
You did do that.
Okay.
You did it.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Come here, buddy. Good job.
Mog is still holding on to Detrian for dear life.
He stood up, yeah?
Yeah.
I stood up and I chucked a grenade in the room.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And ready an attack for something to step more in my range.
Cool.
Or more in my eyesight, my line of sight.
All right. Next up, we have No. No, what do you do?
I call Scriff out of that room.
Yeah.
So Scriff, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So Scriff's gonna make it quite a ways into this room that we're in, and No is simply gonna go meet and get back on top of Scriff.
I don't want to remind. I mean, you could do that, or I could remind you that Scriff could have taken a shot before he left.
We were told to leave.
Okay. Yep. And Skittermanders are nothing but helpful. Right. At the top of the round, that grenade has not yet gone off.
Is mine?
Phoenix, we don't know just yet.
Okay.
Phoenix, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
First, I'm gonna thank Zio2 for 2 more mini eyes.
Hey, Zio!
It feels so good to just be able to see that on our screen, because then it's like, okay, at least I can like restore 2 hit points to somebody if they're going down. Okay.
Right.
Whew. But 2 is not very many. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to turn.
You got a clear shot at one that's deeper into the room right here. That one that hasn't been hit yet. So what do you want to do?
First, I'm pretty much going to tell the crew we need to back up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Hazard on the one I have the clear shot of.
Okay. I believe that's a save for me.
It
will
is.
Save.
It's a reflex save.
Oh my goodness, my good rolls are back. Here we go.
No, they're not.
That's a dirty 20.
Ugh. Well, nothing I can do about that.
And it does nothing. You've tried to cast that spell so many times. I'm pretty sure it's not even a real spell.
It's not. It's so
never works.
Listen, we haven't slept, and I used all my good spells last week.
I know, it's rough, right? And you still have a whole ship to get through.
Yeah.
Detrine, it is your turn.
My grenade explode?
Your grenade explodes.
Yeah!
And in doing so, I would imagine that a grenade exploding would explode the other grenade that is laying on the same spot in the teppanyaki grill. So why don't you both roll me some damages, and yeah,
Double
we're gonna make that happen.
Sounds like some Benihana tricks.
Sam,
I
I like
hate
you so much.
Benihana.
4 damage on my grenade.
4 damage. All right, and
I'd love to shut the doors and hold them closed.
Katie,
Awesome.
is there some damage coming in from you, from your grenade?
Sorry. What?
Your grenade went off. When Detrian's grenade exploded, it exploded your grenade as well.
Oh, that's fun.
Do you need me to look up your grenade?
No, I got it. I got it right here. Sorry.
Okay.
I was reading something. Okay. That is going to be. You want me to roll the damage?
Yeah. What, am I supposed to roll damages for you? You know how this game works.
Sometimes you want to, Ben. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, I'll roll damage for you.
No, I got it.
1 point of damage.
Nope. I rolled 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Of electricity damage.
Electricity damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And mine was piercing damage.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Teamwork.
All right, and you close
Yeah.
the doors, right?
And then, yeah, I'm closing the doors.
Okay. Doors are closed.
I mean, I close the doors so to make sure that none of the shrapnel can't hit any
Oh,
of
it's
our...
not like the combat over closed doors. I gotcha.
Yeah.
But the doors are closed, so you don't
Okay.
see what's going on.
Grenades went off. So what I would do... How do these doors open, out of curiosity?
They just kind of you just
Oh, okay.
punched in a
It's-
data
okay.
pad over there.
They
to
just
close
they
them.
just slide.
Yep.
Okay, got it. And I'd just like to listen through the door
Okay.
and see if I hear anything moving around.
So if you've got these doors shut, I'm gonna do the really mean thing, and I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hide it all from you.
Oh,
Okay.
you jerk.
Yeah.
Sensor
you know.
bar.
Yeah, you don't know when things happen again. And now I have to go back in when you guys enter this room again and undo it all. So think about that. Think about the work you've caused me. Okay?
Well, Ben,
Good.
if you feel any better, the Android CXB donated to get you 4 darts.
Man, this campaign's gonna be real short.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Ship blows up and everyone.
Detrian, why don't you roll a perception check?
All right. Perception. So that would be 17.
Okay, you hear a.
And I just looked at the rest of the group. Yeah, they're still alive.
Abedzagak, your turn.
Boy, oh boy. I don't know. Abedzagak is really struggling with a lot of guilt right now. So Abedzagak is gonna step back and hold and apologize.
Oh no.
This was all my fault. The one rule was don't blow up ship, and because of my actions, our own captain blows up ship.
That's our ship, not this one. You're fine to blow up this one.
But we're still on it.
I don't care at this point.
Mog, it is your turn.
I'll move back another 5 feet, and I'll just sustain my ready to action. If there's any enemies, I can get a clear shot on. I'm taking it.
Okay. No, your turn.
No, just rights herself in the saddle on Scriff and looks like she's kind of swaying. She's got like blood starting to like seep into her fur. She doesn't look good, but she's gonna ready a shot for her and Scriff.
Okay. Captain Phoenix.
Ooh. Is that door still closed?
Door is closed.
All right, I'm gonna motion to Detrian, and I'm gonna say, we need to step back, and I'm gonna move back, like a couple feet, and I'm gonna use my, I guess I'm gonna use my psychokinetic hand to open the door.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. You use your psychokinetic hand to open the door while Detrian is right next to it, and he is met with a shocking sight as these 3 creatures are right next to him.
He gets
Detrian,
to back up first.
it's your turn.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna pull the pin on yet another frag grenade.
Oh boy.
No, there's 25%.
Toss it into the room and then hit the door again and try and jump backwards.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I will say, Mog, the door opening does clear a shot for you, and it also you do have 2 shots prepared. They are going to take penalties in their shots, but you could take your shots as these door open and you see enemies in front of you.
Yeah.
That would happen technically before Detrian's turn, so I want to make sure we get that done first.
Okay.
That's great.
I think. Go ahead.
I got a 12, so.
A 12 against,
EAC.
and you have no additions to that, right?
No,
All
I'm
right,
not
yeah.
into spire guns. I'm into put my little mandibles on people. Slime stuff.
Wait, aren't they in slime right now?
Yes, but the
One of them
difficult
is,
terrain doesn't affect their ACs.
Oh, we didn't put out the flames with the slime.
No. In fact, it's even building it. You know, it's like he's flammable. I'm just kidding. But they're fine. No, you want to take your 2 shots?
Yeah, I don't think with where Nono is with health, she really knows better than to just go ahead and take this shot. What penalty am I taking?
You're taking a -4. And you know what? I've got 5 anesthetic darts. You're going to take -1 on each of those shots.
I'm only taking 2 shots.
Yeah, so technically it's a minus. It's a
Oh,
-5
you said
instead
5
of a
like you were
-4.
using all of them? Got it. Okay.
No.
Well, I'm going to take my stem pack. So -4.
No,
minus
-5.
5 on each, but
Yeah.
-4, then -5.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the first one from me, Nono, is a dirty 1. And then, a dirty 5. Okay,
Yeah.
that went well.
Yeah, Scriff and No are just shooting blind back there. Detrian, it's now your turn. You pick up a grenade and you huck it.
I not huck it. I pretty much just toss it lightly inside of the doors as I hit the button and jump backwards,
Okay.
like just away from it. And
That's-
so
It's a little too many actions for you.
Too many actions? Okay.
Yeah, you can either roll the grenade in and jump back. Like, you could take your guarded step back and roll this thing in there, but you won't be able to close it, because technically opening and closing a door is a standard action.
So you could throw it in there and close the door too. Ben's not giving that one as an option.
You could, but then it would attack of opportunity.
Even if I didn't move?
Even if you didn't move.
Okay.
2 attacks of opportunity.
Out of curiosity, what's in the room with me?
In this current room?
Yeah, are there actually a bunch of like blankets and?
Yeah, there's a bunch of rugs and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
They're fire, right?
Willow Ridley in the comments is letting you know that she gave you an extra action Wes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I do have an extra action. We'll see if I need to use it right now. I'm gonna do a fun thing. I would like to take one of these big heavy rugs and throw it on all 3 of them.
Okay.
And try and smother their flames.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's creative. I like it. Why don't you roll a strength check? Because these rugs are big. I'm imagining you as a 5 to 6 foot tall person, and like, look at how big that rug is right next to you, taking up a 10 by 15 square.
So I don't have a modifier in strength, so that's a 11?
11.
Ben?
So, yeah?
Since I held my last move, can I jump in and help him?
Yeah.
Yes!
I'm strong!
Okay, you want to help
This is
him?
great.
You want to help him pick up a rug?
Yeah, I do. Do you want me to strength check that?
Yeah, strength check it, please.
Great. That would be a 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the two of you, like, you know those old parachute games that we all played as kids, where you had like a ball and you're whipping it up like this.
Oh,
So
that's not what I
Detrian picks it up, and then Benzagak picks up the other side and just kind of like whips it over the top of Detrian. Detrian, roll an attack roll. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. This is a carpet weapon.
15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah!
That's a hit, all 3 of them.
Oh, yes!
Roll 1d6. Wow.
Roll a d6, okay.
Yeah, carpet
Everyone
damage.
knows carpets are way stronger than
Three
grenades.
smothering damage.
Yes.
Well, I gotta tell you, you actually put out one of these creatures.
Yes!
This one
Bye,
over
run.
in the corner. The 2 of your combined efforts smother one of these small elementals in front of you. Congratulations. They're still
So great.
okay.
Do I still have enough to hit the door?
I gotta say no, because that's a crazy amount. I mean, if you used your roar of the crowd, maybe so.
I'll save the roar of the crowd. Can I jump back away from the door at least using my movement? Because they're smothered. They can't see me. Technically.
Sure, I'll allow it, Wes.
Yeah, okay, great.
Remember how I said I was never going to be nice to you ever again. But
I'm gonna jump back next to Phoenix and just
that's
look over.
a little bit more than a jump back. I was
really?
thinking like a guarded step back would put you right there. Is that all right with you?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
And I'm just gonna look over my shoulder and be like, "Can you wait for me to get away from the door next time?"
Okay, it's their turn. The 2 creatures, they burn through the rug. The rug just sizzles as they spark through and they kind of crawl out of it. It's going to take half of their movement speed to do it, but fortunately they move pretty quickly. And while they're still able to do this.
Wow. Wow. We're dead. We're dead.
No, guys. Look at all these
Detrian,
rugs.
first.
Wow.
Detrian, first attack coming against you. That is going to be.
Use your stim packs.
You
Wes!
want me to use
No,
my
no,
stim
no.
pack?
Anesthetic dart. Use your darts, Wes.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to use 2 of my. You know what? I got 5. Use 3 of my anesthetic darts on whichever thing is attacking me right now.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. It's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Even. Yeah,
but
that definitely hits.
Wait, with your 3, it's only gonna be a dirty 20.
Well, it still hits.
Okay.
Very much so. The hell are these little fire creatures? Stupid fire onions. I hate these.
Did you heal yourself any further?
No.
Buddy, that is going to be a total of 6 points of damage.
You have 6 meta-eye.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm still awake, but I'm not looking good.
Use your meta.
Aren't I out of meta eyes? Oh no, I have a couple.
You have 6 of them.
Okay, well, so I get hit and immediately try and activate all 6 of my meta eyes.
Patches falls out of the drone and Patches is overworked at this point. I mean, you could tell Patches needs a charge, and Patches is like, I could use some time in the battery establishment, but here we go. Healing up Detrian for 6 points. But now comes this one. I already got one natural 20. But Katie, I feel like there's another one in here.
Why not? It'd be great if.
-3.
13 against EAC.
No.
All right. Misses.
not even it misses. Just no.
No.
It tries to
Thankfully,
swipe at your leg.
This is all thanks to those anesthetic darts, because without me minusing 3, he would have hit me.
There you go. Those darts fly through the air and pop, pop, pop into this thing. And like it's hard because they're fire. So these darts almost don't even get penetrated before they just explode, surrounding these things with anesthetic. We are moving on. It is a Bedzagak's turn. What do you want to do, a Bedzagak?
I want to roll up another rug.
Okay, straight.
Rugs for the win.
Rugs for the win. Something worked for me today. I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an 18.
Yeah, you have a rolled up rug that you can use like a baseball bat with these.
Yeah, I just want to beat it senseless.
So you got to step up 5 feet.
Okay.
And yeah, sure.
That's great.
I'm allowing all of this to happen because rugs are just the greatest improvised weapon for sure.
But I want to just like beat it down and then like smother its flame out. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah, roll an attack.
You do have a stim pack.
I would like to use my stim pack for this roll.
Okay.
My next Pathfinder character is definitely going to be a monk that just wields a rug.
With my stim pack, that's a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll a d6 of damage and add your strength modifier to it.
Oh, that's fancy. Well, that's gonna be a 6.
6 points of damage.
Yep.
You smother out this one as well.
Yes.
Rugs for the win.
Rugs
I'm gonna remember that.
There is only
Rug
one.
OP.
Killing with rugs.
I don't know. You know, just sometimes your players say, "Can I pick up a rug and use that as a weapon?"
Look,
Absolutely.
all I know is I didn't know that Funyun stood for fire onion. I'm never touching one of those again.
Oh my goodness.
Wes,
These
you
are
are full of
spicy
genius
Funyuns.
today. Spicy Funyuns.
Spicy Funyuns. We move on. It's Mog's turn. Mog, what do you want to do? This is so much fun. I'm having so much fun right now. It's ridiculous.
Nope.
I was not able to assess these creatures' weaknesses, but it has become clear. It is the rug.
I'll move 5 feet and not listen to my own advice. Go ahead and shoot it.
Okay, take a shot.
Yeah, should have used the rug.
Should have used
Yes,
the rug.
it is the rug.
I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
no.
I gotta save the rugs for everyone else.
No, it's your turn. I mean, what would you like to do? What can you do? I mean, you are beat up. You have
Yeah.
not to let everybody else know where Nono's at. Nono has 1 hit point.
No stamina, 1 hit point.
No stamina, 1 hit point.
So, kinda, more blood seeping out onto her beautiful fur. Scriff, let's do this! And Scriff will move 10 feet, 15 feet up to a Bedzagak,
Okay.
and they will both take a shot.
All right. Roll your attacks.
Okay.
But just because I want to, each shot's going to take a -1.
Okay. Well, guess what? Hunting rifle from Scriff is a natural 20. So
No!
-1 and just eat it.
Well, roll some damage.
Oh, I was gonna, okay. Damage from Scriff. Ah! Come on, Scriff buddy. 6 points of damage from the hunting rifle.
6 points of damage from the hunting rifle. And you blow up this tiny little fire elemental. You've done it with rugs and a droid. You have defeated it. Congratulations.
I'm gonna immediately run over to Nono and give her a serum of healing.
Okay.
So that's gonna be, you're gonna regain, oh, thank you. 8 hit
Nice.
points.
Does
And
that only affect hit points, or does it also affect stamina?
It only affects hit points. Your stamina returns with 10 minutes of rest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn around, like I'm gonna whip around and I'm gonna say, I'm adding another rule. Not only must you never blow up my ship, but also don't die. And she's gonna stand up and she's gonna kind of do one of those like really hard pokes into Detrian's chest.
Ow.
Right into a wound, a fresh wound.
Yes,
From
preferably.
from the almost death.
Yeah, you know that I try to avoid that. It still hurt.
Can I sort of take stock of my crew here and sort of assess who maybe is doing the worst?
Sure. Yeah, I think that you can kind of tell Detrian and Nono had a rough time right there.
She was.
Abedzagak too. I mean, Abedzagak too really was almost down.
Yeah.
Captain Phoenix is probably doing all right. Seemed to stay out of the worst of it, but those three got beat up.
I don't know who's bleeding the most.
Uh,
Because I'm definitely torn between Detrian and Abedzagak.
yeah, I'd say one of the two of them.
Do you want to roll heal checks? Medicine checks? Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
You got it.
Boy.
I rolled a
favorite number?
3. +1 is 4.
4. They look healthy, all of them. Super good. Keep
super
going
good.
on. Push forward.
I'll go ahead and place my hands on Detrian. And I would like to give Detrian a healing touch. As
So
a mystic.
cute.
So I have to spend 10 minutes. It's the same as the resting action, essentially.
Cool.
You heal 5 points of hit point damage specifically.
Specifically hit point damage? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the rest of you take your 10 minutes of rest.
Thank you, Mog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
And yeah, 10 minutes. Can you remind me what that exactly does for us?
So if you take 10 minutes of rest and spend 1 resolve point, you get back all of your stamina.
Then I will do that.
But remember that resolve is how you live.
Yes.
So
And we get those back with a long rest, correct?
yes, you get those back after 8 hours of resting.
Does
Yeah, we
that
really
also
need to
work
sleep.
for drones?
Drones, we have talked about this in how
It's hit point damage. He doesn't have stamina, so I guess
Yeah.
not. Okay.
yeah.
I would like to quickly give shout outs because Erilyn has donated to give a med AI to Detrian as well as a stim pack.
Nice.
Thank you.
Dark Knight has gifted me an anesthetic dart. Thank you.
Nice.
And while Galguin has donated $20 to give and says, Detrian, don't you die. I didn't like it when you were killed in Wes's campaign, so you can't hear 2 med AIs.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you.
And Scott Denuzzo has given the roar of the crowd to Abedzagak. So next time we're in combat, don't forget that you have an extra action.
What a dream. I just want to mention that Erilyn is asking if Mog sings as he heals, and I need to know the answer.
It's more of a soft hum.
Okay.
Could you give
As
us an
I-
example?
Place my hand upon Detrian and think about how Waden, my deity, blesses us all with life.
Oh.
So I'm healed, but I'm definitely slightly more disturbed than I was.
I love it.
So what do you all do
ASMR.
now?
Ooh, Ben.
Yeah.
How many of these rugs can I put in my backpack?
Each rug is one bulk. So that's you. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to carry all of these rugs.
What about one?
You want to carry one rug?
I really want.
Strap it to your back. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. You take the smallest of the rugs,
Okay, that's fine.
and it kind of looks like a small sword in your hand,
Cool.
like and because you've got large hands. The bed's got large hands.
Beefy.
So,
As I see that, I'm like, we can get these later.
No, I just want to make sure, just in case. You never know in this ship. This ship is crazy.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I'm only here to help. It was your idea, and it was a good one.
Thank you. I think.
all right. What's the plan?
Well, listen up. It's been a day. Feels like it's been about 3 weeks. But alas, it's a day. We have to find rest. We have to find shelter. We have to sleep to regain our strength.
We have to blow up the ship.
Also that. Again, hopefully when we're not upon it. And also,
Yeah,
don't
that's
blow
fair.
up yourself.
Now you do remember that the 1,000 credits was only offered if you brought the ship back for scientific discovery. So I just want to point that out there. You're talking about blowing this ship up,
I am no use to my captain without rest, but I must implore you. This ship has great scientific value.
Yes. I feel as though I'm of no use as well without rest. Alas, I'm not sure what to do. We either push forward, clear the rest of the ship, while some of us are weakened, or perhaps we go back to the Scourge. We rest for a night. We attach some form of tow device so that this ship cannot escape us, and we attempt in the morning. What say you?
I regretfully feel there is little other options.
Can we search the room that had the fire onions first?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Abedzigak,
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
not very many. But we could go inside, and maybe they have some food in there.
Okay.
We could take it with us.
So are we in agreement that
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
sleep? Okay. So I'm going to lead us into the room to check out what exactly was in here. Maybe there's some supplies, some food.
Sure.
And then I would like to get us back to the Scourge in order for us to take a rest.
Okay. Everybody that goes into the room can roll a perception check.
I would like to hang out right outside of it just to make sure we're not flanked.
Sure.
Natty 19.
Nice.
Natty
Ah.
19.
3.
11.
You notice a couple of things with the Natty 19. You notice that there are two Mark II culinary synthesizers, which are you can install them on your ship.
Yep.
And they make good meals. It's a marvel of modern culinary preparation in a small cube with a control panel on one side and a hatch on another. And this can create common quality meals, minor intoxicants, and any other food or drink with a price of 3 credits or less. So it doesn't take too long. You're able to get those, and you also notice a humming like odd sort of, like when a TV is on, but and you can hear it, but sometimes other people can't. That's the sound you get from this door over here.
Okay.
But other than that, you see a door leading more towards the port, and then another door that leads to the fore of the ship.
So I'd probably motion to Nono to grab the culinary devices and kind of turn to Detrian and say, well, I would say this would be quite an improvement.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just... Are we keeping the ship or are we blowing it up? I don't know at this point.
Oh, Detrian. As much as you and I both would love to watch this ship blow into 1 trillion little pieces floating out into space, alas, it is about the credits that you and I both need.
That's just for the information, though. I'm just throwing that out there. We can keep the ship technically.
Well, how about this? As soon as we return the ship, perhaps you can ask them that once they're done collecting the research, if they would kindly gift the ship back to us, and maybe we could have some fun.
I was thinking of potentially starting our own fleet.
You see that Nono is over there with a crowbar, just like yanking at these culinary synthesizers, but she's able to rip them off and kind of put them on Scriff. She's carrying one in the other arm, in one of her 6 arms, as you all ride back to the Scourge.
Yeah.
Okay. You ride back to the Scourge.
We make sure to lock the doors, and as I mentioned, if there's some way to attach like a tow device,
Sure.
And before we left, though, we should probably actually I'd want to go and make sure we talk to that guy who controls the engines and he's fixing them, because we promised that we'd help him.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that we go back there and we let him know we're coming right back.
It's like, oh, yeah. Man, that's cool. You're gonna come back?
Of course.
Aw.
We made you a promise, and we are not the type of people to break them.
I get you.
Can we bring you any breakfast?
I exist on pure photon energy, so it's like, if you got that, sure, but like,
Great.
yo.
I know you never leave this area, but
Yeah.
if there is some danger, would you mind alerting us?
I would have no idea how to do that, but like, yeah, if I could figure it out, yeah.
Or uses...
Okay, so you...
Wait.
What? What you got for me?
You said we found multiple comm units, and Nono was gonna work on one for the cap. Can I work on one for Typhix?
Yeah.
Sure. You work on one
And
for
that way,
Typhix.
he can alert us.
Sure. You have multiple comm units. There's comm units flying out everywhere, right? Just all over the place. And you give Typhix one. You all head back to the Scourge. You attach the tow cable, and you all go to sleep. As you sleep.
By the way, I'm sleeping on my rug.
Yeah, can we do watches?
Yeah, do we do watches?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Captain, I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me them real quick. I'm building to something.
Everyone has paired up together, so I'll take the watch in the middle by myself.
Oh.
Oh. I'm just gonna flavor some stuff here, Ben.
Okay.
Since Skittermanders are hyper. No, you know what? Scriff is gonna take second watch with Mog, and Nona will take third watch with Abedzagak.
Sure. So the first, I'm assuming, is Captain Phoenix and Detrian, so why don't you both roll perception check.
Ooh, natty 19 again.
Oh, what is it?
That's a 9 for me.
What's the total, Katie?
19.
I got
Oh.
Scriff on.
Oh, you don't have any perception?
I have none.
Wow.
Yeah, you feel like everything's going smoothly. The rest of your crew is resting peacefully. Next up, Mog. You and Scriff roll your perception checks. Mog, Sam.
Yep.
Roll a perception check.
Got distracted by a little Scriff in my lap. Ooh, I got a 17, and I'm gonna go ahead and add my perception to that, which is 7, so 24.
24. This thing has a few windows here and there, and you start to see that there's some movement somewhere. You're off on the port side, and you can see it in one of the windows, just very fast. You don't think that anything is really happening, but there is a little quick glimpse of something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll look out the window and try to be alert, but I don't think I would wake up anyone.
Sure. And last watch. Let's get it a Bedzagak and no.
17.
22.
22. It's at this point in the night that Typhix, he messages you. He's like, "Hey, yo, does this thing work? What's going on? What it is?
Yeah, hi.
Cool. Hey, cool.
Typhix, you sound like a cat.
Yeah, cool. Hey. Yeah, thanks. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you did it though. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, you must have you must have been really, really good. But I don't know how you did it, but it's awesome. Thank
What?
Did what?
You. And you start to feel the ship start to shudder and shake. And you hear Typhix go, "Yeah, you fixed the other engine. How'd you do that?" And the ship starts rattling and shaking, and you can tell that the ship, it's supposed to move one direction forward, but you start to feel it like a back off maneuver. It's being pulled somewhere, and you run and start to look into where it's pulling you, and you look out the back of the Scourge. Oh! To see the sun growing ever closer.
No.
We're gonna go to our mid-show break right now, as I let the thought of them being burnt alive in the sun rest in their minds.
What a good intermission moment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're the worst.
Back to the fire swamp.
All I'm saying is space has got some work to do. No alarms going off as we're getting closer to the sun.
Yeah, no kidding.
I
That's
know. What are you doing?
Preparing.
Preparing for what?
We've got to go out shopping and everything. And I have been telling you this chill is odd.
Kimmy, that's in a game. This is LA. It's 100 degrees outside.
I've been telling you for weeks, Ben, this cold is serious and unnatural and it can strike anywhere.
That is a game. This is real life.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Fine. Let's go.
Warned you.
Add the Sirenscape Online Player to your virtual tabletop sessions for immersive sounds and epic music broadcast to your players in real time with seamless quality. The online player bridges any distance to bring your gaming group together. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
You'd like to do something else, Chip.
I mean, do I have a Big Box Battle Boss? Is somebody really love Miyuki out there that they want to give me a Big Box Battle Boss?
Or me. I can heal too. I just can't get to her because Jamie decided, the snow's gonna be so deep that you can only move at 75%.
All right.
As I kind of run over there, I look and I kind of like do a double take at Skylar, and I see the dodo, and I look at Skylar and I say, when did Francis get here?
You jerk! You absolute jerk! You don't get to name my dodo! Get out of here, Adam Rady. You're not naming my dodo.
Wait, what's your dodo actually named?
Francis, apparently. Who knew?
The dodo's new to you.
I will walk in there and beat you.
So at this point, the entity speaks. Hi, everybody. The name's Matt. Matt Mercenary. Mercenary for hire. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Of course I'm taking this job. It's been my dream ever since I've been a little boy to be a part of heroic endeavors. I was told tales as a boy before I went to sleep by my parents of great barbarians taking on ancient gods and fighting dragons. And it was my dream ever since I was yay big, to be a hero. And now's my chance. Now is my chance. It's now. My time is now to make my mark on the world. So thank you. I'm taking this job happily.
The wrong sound is never right. Don't let the wrong sound ruin the moment at your gaming table. Sirenscape has dozens of sound sets designed by gamers for gamers that add the atmosphere you need for epic tabletop gaming. See? The right sound sounds right. Epic games need epic sound. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app for free. And be sure to catch Sirenscape in action on Dragons and Things every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch.
Hey, it's Evil GM Jim Jam from Dragons and Things, hanging out outside today. Socially distant, but still outside. Why? Because it's just freaking beautiful. I wanted to do some GM prep for this coming Friday's episode of Dragons and Things. I thought, I've got to go outside. I just got to be out of the house. And so here I am. I also wanted to share with you maybe a couple of things that I do while I'm prepping games so you can kind of see the process of an episode coming together. So anyway, let's take a look at what I've got out here. I've got my setup here. I brought some snacks with me. Got to stay healthy too. Can't just be eating chips all day. I've got my laptop, which is super important. So I have my primary device for taking notes. Of course, got to stay hydrated. I even got my little pink cat cup. And then I brought some dice, because when I'm prepping for a game, I like to sometimes randomly generate ideas, not always just especially if I'm just spinning my wheels, can't think of anything. So I just, roll the dice and let them decide what's going to happen. So that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you'll join us for our episode of Dragons and Things. That's going to be Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/the DAT Network. We play Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And as you can see, for me, it's all about connecting with friends and having fun and rolling dice. And so honestly, we just have a good time. And I hope to see you there.
So I guess I'm a little worried about my players. They've just been acting a little strange. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that they're invested in their characters. But I think all this time inside is really starting to get to them. And I'm a little worried they might hurt someone.
Take this!
Or themselves.
And I guess I'm not sure what to do. It's becoming a real problem, and...
Gotcha! Help me.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Sirenscape can help make yours epic.
Sirenscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
It seems that they are not familiar with this area and they just didn't want us to hurt their children. And I pick up the pine cone.
Oh.
They're so cute. What are their names?
Well, that one is... Sa.
Did I break her?
If you want to know where my brain is, that's a Polish word for dog.
Sa?
Sa.
Sa. That's a beautiful name.
Sarah BC1 gave $20 to give a lucky to the table. So we all have a lucky. So thank you, Sarah BC1. That was awesome.
And I have a lucky too.
Oh, there's a
Aww. Thank you so much.
slashing damage, disembowel, double damage, and 1d4 con damage, and 1d6 bleed.
Whoa! Whoa! Fantastic.
You guys are doing atom damage all night.
Okay. That's 6 points of normal damage, and
God, I've
then
done so much damage.
1d4 con damage.
Okay.
Which is 4 points con damage. And then, d6 of what? Bleed?
Bleed.
6 points of bleed!
He bleeds out. He's dead. He is dead.
What I'll do is I'll take a leaf and use kind of like prestidigitation to make like an origami bear. Just kind of give it to the kid. Happy birthday, dude. See you tomorrow.
It's like, whoa, you know magic too? This is awesome.
You can do many things in the woods, dude. Yeah.
I look at Con and I go, I hope you didn't pluck that from me, because that would be so rude.
No, little lady, I'd never pluck anything directly from nature without asking first. By the way, can I have a leaf?
Okay. And then I just reach down and I go, oh, ow, there you go.
You take 10 points of damage and
Inappropriate sound is inappropriate. Don't let the action suffer from a lack of atmosphere. Let Sirenscape set the tone and bring your game to life. See? That's better. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app and make it the year of atmosphere at your table. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch.
Before my father was ruthlessly devoured by a dragon, he used to always tell me I had to have goals in life. I thought it would be fitting that my first goal as an adventurer would be to slay the beast that ate him.
Well, that doesn't sound like a strategy at all.
I wouldn't expect you to understand these things.
Who comes? And what do you seek?
I'm Crag, and these guys are not really important.
I agree to do this. I give Garen share of the treasure.
Done. Your reign of evil ends here.
All knights must be strong and just.
You're a whiny bitch and I hate you.
That's just a man in a tin suit. That armor weighs you down, makes you a target.
Are you adventurers? Yeah. Hi there. Sort of.
To a knight, battle is but a means of protecting those who need protection.
I am Crag, son of Horus, son of Drax. You killed the first one. Now I am here to kill you back.
Adventuring? It's really something else.
I will defeat any enemy, within or without.
And I shall be within you as well. Also defeating your enemies.
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It only took 2, and you killed it. It is time to read some comments, y'all. I need a break from the chaos.
Librarian, thank you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. I must go. Sorry. Next time.
I'm just gonna pound. Right, let's go. Let's do this thing.
All right, so you all make your way over to the library.
17! That hits.
Yes!
That hits rat number 3. Die! Jen got it! Minimum damage! What is your damage? 3? Okay. You cut him. You cut him real good.
We love her DM.
We love a good per diem.
We love a good per diem.
Love a good per diem.
Well, I'll give it to you beforehand if you just make sure to do it.
$7.50.
Yes, there's more on the table if you return. But I mean, the 5 of you.
Right.
5. 1, 2.
We won't bring back the goblin.
No, this.
Better give me all your gold, or I'm gonna gut you. You're making a big mistake, pal. Yeah, why's that? Because I control the power of the universe.
If the atmosphere at your table is less than impressive,
That doesn't normally happen.
you may find it hard to create those magic moments your players crave. Lucky for you, Sirenscape is available for download on your mobile device.
Time's up.
Now that's impressive.
First time. Every time.
Go to Sirenscape.com today to download your free trial and get the right sound for your tabletop games. And don't forget to check out Sirenscape in action every Friday night on Dragons and Things.
Hi everyone, my name's Ben, and I'm the GM of Rise of the Runtlords. We'd like to invite you to come watch our show every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We have such a great time. My players are the best!
Ben is the worst. He's the worst.
He is the worst. The worst. He's the worst.
Literally the worst.
Ben is the worst.
I remember this one time.
Ben made me get him ice cream in the middle of a stream.
He's always trying to throw my character off a cliff or into a furnace, and he thinks it's so funny.
It was so funny!
And who could forget? Ben keeps trying to kill my dog.
He doesn't even roll dice. I mean, I've never seen him roll dice. He just makes the numbers up.
Good times. Oh, and this other time.
He makes up these stupid voices with these stupid characters.
He just expects me to know everything.
We just have such a good time because we're such good friends.
Ben killed my character. For no reason.
That's rude. It's rude and it's childish.
Stop trying to kill Ripka!
I don't know why he does it. It's just a game.
My name is Ben, and I'm gonna do this dumb character. It's gonna sound like this.
I can't know every roll, Ben. You need to check yourself before.
So join us Thursday nights.
Just so that he can game.
6:30 p.m. Pacific.
Don't even need it. Yeah, just go ahead and kill him.
On the DAT Network.
Can you understand it? 'Cause I can't understand it.
right, we're back. Thank you for sticking with us. That was pure craziness. Everyone else had a wonderful time, but my wife and I, we were freaking out. What was going on? No idea. We were like, ah! We had a brownout happen at our house, and so everything shut down, and then it all came back, and then it all shut down again. But yeah, this is going well so far. So why don't we take a few moments and read some comments? Sound good?
I got one from Crossbones AE saying, for me to please relay the message, I would really like to know what Jess Abedzagak said to her fans when she picked up that rug and strapped it to her back.
Oh, that's great.
Jess would like to say, thank you so much for that leading question. I would love to act this out for you. And Abedzagak would like to strap that rug right onto her shoulder, turn over and look to the camera, and say, when in doubt, rug it out. I had time to think about it.
Jess, I have not yet done this. I have not yet done this for this campaign, but that deserves a point of inspiration. You get to use one reroll, and please mark this down so that you have it. You know what? I'm gonna call up Norse Foundry and be like, I need some sci-fi coins because these are very nice coins, but I need some sci-fi coins.
Yes.
So, wow, that was a great reaction.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. There were some other wonderful comments that I saw beforehand, and I am so sad. I think Sweet Bee 77 said something about Sam, and that like your Mog was just fantastic. I lost it, and I had it saved because the comment was really good. But I don't have it anymore. But Sam,
That's okay. I appreciate it.
Echo Prime is asking you, Ben, what does SCRIF stand for?
Oh, I think that's a question for No, huh?
Yeah, SCRIF is an acronym for Super Cool Writing Intelligent Fighty Friend.
That's
It's
amazing.
pretty awesome.
I didn't know
That's
that.
great.
Griff.
That's great.
And I did get messages from the Evil Jim Jam who helped write grenades for Starfinder, and I did them very, very poorly. I cannot begin to describe to you what was going on in my brain, and I think it has something to do with a mixture of cooked grenade, which is a feat that I think I was looking at with Wes, and a goblin junker, a space goblin. And I think it was the mixture of those two got into my mind that the grenade was a 1d4 -1. I don't know for sure if it was, but whatever. I'm a human. I'll make mistakes, and I'm proud to admit that I make mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Carr did do a comment that said, we call this dedication. And absolutely, to everyone who's still here, proving that dedication is awesome. So thank you all for sticking around.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
We've been followed in all of that by Ginkarim and Rachiez and the official Keanu Reeves and Spidey64.
You're my favorite. I want to be when I grow up.
Keanu, if you ever want to come on and be on things in space, you just let me know, and we can make Neo, and Neo will, matrix into the now, and it could happen.
And just so everyone knows, we do have a Discord, and there is a link to the Discord in our chat. Check it out, because we have lots of fun in there too.
Sorry, I had to pull it up. It was a comment from a while back, but Cosmic Crit said, quote, "This ship is cray. Vesk wisdom."
I really like this comment from Crossbear18. Ben apologizing for cheating on stream? Clip it.
And we already have the donations rolling back in from Crossbones, giving Jess a stim pack and a dart.
Ooh.
Love you, Crossbones.
All right, Ben, tell us how we're all gonna die now.
Okay, you're all gonna die now, and
Get sucked into the sun.
Good job. You're being sucked into the sun. Huzzah! All right, yeah, let's try and relive into that emotional stress right now, as Nono and Abedzagak have to be thinking at this point, what did we get ourselves into?
What did we get ourselves into?
Yeah. What do you do?
Hey, no. Yep. How do you feel about getting sucked into a sun?
I think that's gonna be no money for when you turn me in, so I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Maybe we should wake everybody up so that we don't get sucked into a sun.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
And how would Nono wake up everybody? That's the real question that I think everybody wants answered.
Nono, like, full, all six, just runs. Is everybody in one room or in multiple rooms? There's the question.
Oh, we each have our own rooms on the Scourge.
Well, that's your fault, because Nono's running up and down the hallway, like, reaching and just, like, slamming as many doors as possible with all six arms. Hey, you guys! I hope you don't want to be cooked by a sun! Yeah! Just, like, screaming at the top of her lungs, slamming with all six arms, trying to get people up.
Okay, so Detrian steps out in the hallway and is just like looking at Nono screaming. Shakes his head and starts running to the piloting controls to see what the hell is happening.
Yeah.
Yup. Good job, Detrian.
Phoenix is gonna step out of her room, kind of do one of those, and she's gonna pull her flisky. That's a word.
I thought you said her flute. She's gonna pull out her flute.
I was gonna say whiskey. Anyway, her whiskey or flask of whiskey, which are real words in the English language, and she's gonna take a swig, and she's gonna stick it back on her belt, and she's gonna calmly walk her way forward to meet up with Detrian.
I wouldn't say calmly.
Yeah, calmly.
You heard? We're flying into a sun!
She moves with haste, but when you look at her, it's almost as if it's calmly.
Okay, let me explain to you how this is happening. Because I have put you on a timer right now.
Oh.
Before you're actually sucked into the sun and die. So you decide what you're gonna do.
Mog! I need to get up! We're all gonna die!
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Detrian and I'm gonna say, Detrian, get this ship moving. Move as fast as you can. We will.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm on it. And out of curiosity, we are tethered to the other ship, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
What area of the ship are we tethered to?
You would tether it to its airlock. So if you recall, you went to the port.
So are we attached airlock to airlock still?
Not airlock to airlock. You attach the cable from that spot so that it wouldn't drift away from you.
So just remind me, is that on the front or the back?
The port is on its left and it's on the back side. So it's a little bit to the back and left.
Okay. So I'm gonna start throttling up our engines to get away from this gun, but I'm also gonna use the communication device to call. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Typhix.
I'm gonna call Typhix. Typhix, I need you to activate the engines, or the whole ship is gonna be destroyed.
Man, would you just say activate the engines?
Turn them on.
Yeah.
Start flying.
They're on. They're working. They're working real well.
Well, you're being pulled into a sun right now, so they're not working well enough. Can you boost the power somehow? And I'm at this point, I'm full throttling the Scourge.
All right, you full throttle the Scourge, and you start to feel it stop. The movement stop. And then you tell Typhix to boost the engine, and then you start to feel like you're being pulled backwards.
I imagine if they were from the fireplane that they would want to go back.
If I might suggest something, Detrian, Typhix should cut engines. I'll jump down and boost ours.
Yep.
Okay, all right. And I hop back on the comms. Typhix, cut the engines. You're facing the wrong way.
He cuts the engines, and you start to pull back out of it, and you have a few moments of reprieve.
Okay.
Detrian, full speed. No, get down there. Repair the engines. Go as fast as possible.
We're full throttle.
And then all of a sudden, the engines kick back on the other ship, and you start to feel pulled once again towards the sun.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, my timer's still going.
Okay.
Can I roll an engineering check to basically in space combat divert power to the engines?
Sure.
Or in ship combat?
I roll an engineering check.
23.
23. You are
So we
able
can
to
move
divert
10
power.
spaces instead of, yeah.
You are at impasse. You are connected with this other thing, trying to tow a moving object with another moving object. You are pulling each other at full capacity. And right now, you are not going anywhere. You don't know how to stop it.
Bedzagak. I need you to get to the guns and wipe out the engines.
Aye.
I don't care if we destroy their ship, but we must take out the engines. Do it now.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Can I roll to give her a plus to intimidate or command?
Yeah.
Sorry. Demand? What's it called?
Yeah, go for it.
So many papers. Okay, demand. It is. Ooh, okay, another natty 18. So 18 plus. Yep. Okay, so plus 7. Is it 7? Sorry. 18. Yeah. So 18 plus 7 would be. So she will get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 4.
Roll your attack, Jess.
Okie dokie.
While all that's happening, I'd like to make a call to the ship and be like, I need you to cut power to the left engine and put it in reverse.
Man, you don't understand. I did. Take your shot, Jess.
All right.
That's gonna be a 12.
If she gets a plus 4, did you add a plus 4?
16.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You roll. You turn this turret around on top, and you just go right into the engines. And you hear Typhix over the comm. Betrayers.
Oh.
I don't care.
And
We
the
have to
comm goes out.
I don't care.
The engine is broken. What do you do?
Full speed, Detrian. Get us out of this.
All right.
And get that ship.
You pull the ship. I'm assuming at some point you've pulled up the viewer, and definitely Bedzagak can see in the turret on top. Bedzagak, why don't you roll a perception check?
Okay. That's gonna be a 5.
5. Yeah, you don't see anything.
No.
Anybody looking in the view screen?
Sure, me.
I mean,
Anybody?
yeah.
Yeah, a whole lot of darkness.
16.
Dirty 20.
You see part of the ship detach and fly towards the sun.
Does this look controlled, like it's something doing it on purpose, or does it look like a piece broke off?
Oh, this looks very much on purpose. Mini thrusters eject, leaving the forward starboard side floating in air as it slowly and thrusters its way to the portal.
Can I scan it for life forms now?
Sure. You want to scan the small one?
Yeah, the one that broke away.
Yeah.
3s the entire time. I rolled a 4. 9.
9. Not gonna do it.
Nope.
And then I would just be like, Bedzagak, hit that ship.
Yo, okay.
Take a shot.
Yikes.
Can he get a demand bonus?
Ben, I would like to use your bonus you gave me. For this.
Oh, you want to
can
you want to re-roll it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Why? What'd you roll? A natural 1?
Not enough.
Okay.
You also have a stim pack.
I would like to actually use where's my sheet? I would like to use 2 of my stims on a Bedzagak.
Okay.
All right.
So that's an extra 3, right?
So you're using yours, and Wes is using 2 of his, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
For the reroll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
22.
Much better.
You rip and tear into this thing, and it explodes. It just doesn't seem like it had a crazy amount of shields. It doesn't seem like it was built for combat in any way. You've destroyed this little piece that has floated off. But how much information have you lost?
I hate you, Ben.
By spending one night aboard your ship, you might have lost every clue that you needed.
We still have the other ship attached, right?
Yeah,
the
there's
main
still
part.
partially the ship attached. Yes.
Can we scan the wreckage?
Sure.
Of the little pieces and see if there's anything that we could, like, I don't know, hard drives or data or anything like that we could potentially salvage?
Sure.
I would definitely tell Mog, do your best. I need you to scan those pieces of ship. If there's anything we can collect, we must collect it now because we have to move.
I rolled a 3.
Another 3?
You might
legit have
get
rolled
real dice.
I
legit have
look,
rolled 6 3s.
all I can say is Norse Foundry, great guys. They've been helping me a lot. Throw that out there. Okay. I had the same problems with Roll20. You've inherited my bad luck.
Yeah.
All our Norse Foundry dice.
You know,
Can I send?
Okay.
Can I send Scriff to go help him?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you have blown this little thing to pieces. If you're searching for information among the wreckage, there's no real way to find it unless you go down close to the sun in 0G and you go spacewalk to go look for it.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll kill somebody.
No. All right, I'm gonna tell Vetrian, get us out of here.
All right.
And I'd like him to get a safe distance away from the sun.
Right.
That at least gives us another day of exploration because we need to go back on that ship and see what we have.
Yeah, absolutely. You move the ship far away. You fly through the air, and you come across. You think you're at a safe enough distance that you are no longer on my timer. The ship's engine have been killed, so you know that no longer seems to be any problem. But what you've done, you don't know.
I'm gonna try and raise him on the comm again and be like, we just had to disable the engines from killing both ships. We're going to still repair them. Over.
You are met with static.
Great.
Let me try.
All right, hand it over.
What's his name again?
Typhix.
Typhix. Listen, we had to do whatever we had to do to save everyone, to save your ship. It would have been destroyed completely had we not taken out the engine. You have to believe us, or you don't. But we're coming back, and as promised, we will help restore the engines. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you don't want to listen to us. But I don't break my promises. We had to do it, and I hope you can believe us. And I
Also,
hand it back to Ditcher.
Just as a note, I'm piloting us back toward the space whale
Yeah.
carcass. Just throwing that out there.
Can I roll a diplomacy with my speech?
Sure.
I would be like, we might have destroyed the communicator.
Well, that's an 18 plus 7.
That's good. 25. Dang.
Just letting you know for the future, For the future.
Yeah, you don't know.
All right.
Maybe destroying a man's home will make him angry. You don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it happens, right?
Yeah.
Mog, can you do a scan to see if there's any air leaks or anything like that?
I feel a great sense of failure. So perhaps No would be better suited.
I mean, Script's there with you, but we can try. And it's the computer's check?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That's a 21.
I knew it!
You think that there seems to be like one spot where it's very hard to tell, because right now there's no relay coming back from the ship, right? There's no electronic signature. There's not very many electronic signatures pulsating from this ship.
I just wanted to see if there's any air leaking out at any points on the ship, like doing. Yeah.
The engine is down. You could tell that there may or may not be one or two spaces where the hull is leaking air, but you don't. It's somewhere. It's somewhere on the port side.
All right.
All right, so I'm probably going to try to rally everyone together, come up with a little bit of a plan before we go board the ship again. Probably say something along the lines of, we don't know what that was. It's clear that we probably lost the information we came here to seek. That is on me. It was my decision for us to rest. But I'd rather have a crew that is alive than more credits in my pocket. We will go back. But I need every one of you to be on your guard. We don't know who is our friend and who is our foe. We have to be smart about this. We go in, we get the information, we get out of here. Are you with me?
You know, you got me.
Perhaps the pack worlds were not meant to receive this information yet.
And Detrian kind of whispers under his breath, just, I was meant to receive some credits.
No just looks up at a Bedzagak.
In other words, everything happens for a reason.
Well, if that's what you believe, sure. I believe in life and I believe in death. And now we have a job to do. Let's get on that ship and let's act like the crew that we are. Detrian.
Yeah.
Why don't you lead the way?
I would be overjoyed.
But before he goes, I quickly kind of like slap my arm into his like chest, stomach area and it's holding my whiskey flask. And I kind of give him a look like, the look basically is saying like, here, look, I know you need this.
Yep.
Cheer up, calm down. I know you hate this ship. It's all those words, but in a look.
Yep. And I take an extra big chug of the whiskey and hand it back. And I start getting my equipment on, and we have spacesuits, I'm guessing, like just in case?
Yeah.
Okay. I do.
Yeah. I would like to put on a pressurized spacesuit just in case.
All of our gear, technically, if you have armor, it technically can protect you.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right.
Some Star-Lord situation going on.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I guess I lead the way back onto the ship.
Okay, let's go back over to Roll20, where I've hidden the entire map from you.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Where do you go?
I'm afraid.
Well, what do we see when we open that hatch door, Ben?
You see an airlock. Oh, you mean this first hatch door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll open the airlock and move through, but I am ready to shoot literally anything at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, it's pretty similar to how you left it. Things look quite normal. Well, I don't know what happened. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I was drawing a shape, not revealing an area. You're about to see my ridiculousness in just 1 second. Oh boy.
Guys, I think we knocked out the lights. This is weird.
Shape in space.
All right.
And you know you can erase that, right?
Yeah, it's gone. Bye.
Okay.
And I'm going to remind my crew real quick before they go barreling in there, because I watched Detrian just like storm on through, and I tell the rest of the group, I say, we don't know what has changed overnight. As I mentioned, we must all be on our guard.
And then I just like look over my shoulder. And, I look around the room first. Can I make a perception check, see if anything's different from the last time I was here?
Yeah.
13.
13. Everything looks just the same.
All right. This room's clear.
Okay. I follow Detrian.
I have a, and I'm just gonna say to Phoenix, I have a feeling we messed up the engine room pretty badly.
Yes, I'd suggest maybe avoiding that room. I have a feeling there's going to be someone there who's not too happy with us. But as I promised, we will come back and help him fix it. But we have one mission. We must get back through the kitchen and up through that door. I heard a noise and we have to go through there.
Can we just blow the big doors open?
No? Yes? Can we? I don't know.
I'm not in charge, right? Because you guys run the story. So so it's up to you, right? Do you want to blow those big doors open? You can blow those big doors open.
I think we're going to open those big doors down here.
We'll open these ones, yeah.
Sure.
They'll move up to
Take
here
a door at a time.
and hit the button, yeah.
Ben just moved all his bad guys up to this door right now. I know, Ben. That's what he was doing. That's why he wasn't talking.
Right.
I hate this room.
All right.
It's so quiet.
Okay, so we've opened that door, and I'm just gonna kind of like move in, but carefully.
See, I think Jess is feeling exactly how you should all be feeling right now. There's a tension in the air.
I'm in a whisper. Sorry.
The stillness around you is palpable. Where at once this ship seemed like every room held danger, you're not sure if that's the case anymore, but the danger seems more serious.
I'm going to whisper quietly under my breath to everyone. I think they know we're here. The element of surprise is lost. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled and your voices low.
And I just kind of like look at Phoenix and it's like, do we have the element of surprise the first time? We blew up an entire room.
Fair. But something feels different.
Yeah, the air is pretty heavy.
Proceed with caution. And I'm gonna try to, as I speak in my Katie voice with an accent, I'm gonna try to lead everyone back toward this door, which is the door we need to get through. But I'd like Detrian to be the one.
All right.
Before the captain gets too far, Nono's gonna like ride up on Scriff and kind of tug at her sleeve and go, "Hey, Cap, did you ever try putting the stones in where that statue was?"
What stones?
The onyx.
You mean, and she reaches in her pouch, these?
Yeah! There used to be a statue here.
That's right. I felt it in my feet when I was down on the ground and feeling the carpet.
Why didn't you inform me the moment you found out about
There
this?
was a lot going on at that point. Nobody really cared.
Very busy.
So she's gonna walk over there and she's actually, no, she's not. She's gonna stay where she is, but she's gonna hand the pieces to No. Because they obviously know more about what's going on. Yes?
Oh. Okay. And Nona will go over to where the statue appeared to have been and try to fit these stones in.
Sure. I'll tell you that what you have is totally incomplete. It seems to be a much smaller version of something much larger. You can tell by the footprints that are down there and the weight. It would seem that this was a statue of some humanoid creature.
So Nono realizes this, and she'll pick up the pieces and kind of look at them, and then walk back over to the captain and go,
Okay, I tried, but it's kind of like a puzzle where you're missing the piece from the border, and you can't move on from the border to things on the inside until you get the border done. So we gotta find more pieces.
Well, you like pieces, don't you? And you like puzzles. So that could be a fun little game for you. Why don't you keep your eyes peeled for any more pieces of this? And if you find them, you let me know, and you can put it together.
Okay.
And Phoenix will take the onyx stones and put them back in her pouch. Hey, real quick though, we're getting raided by GM table.
Hey, raid!
Oh,
Raid!
things are
Welcome, Raiders.
crazy right now.
Raid.
So do you open this door or what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go in with my pistol ready and pretty much being prepared for anything.
I just want to remind you all that sleeping overnight, you gain your level plus your, con modifier and health, and you also gain all of your stamina back. All of that happened for you. Plus, you gain all of your abilities just in case you might need them.
We might.
Oh, we're gonna pay for this. Just you wait, guys.
You open up the door, and the two doors to the front are wide open.
Well, I guess we don't have to blow them up.
Those are the doors that were locked before.
Okay, and I'll step through the doorway, and I'm just gonna give. Detrian's gonna give a middle finger to the door on the right as he's walking by.
Okay.
Do I notice anything?
No, you don't.
Okay, so, all right. So I move in. They're like, looks the same.
So Phoenix is gonna step in, but before she does, she knows something is not right. You can just feel it in the air, and you can kind of get the goosebumps on your arm about, you just feel that something's not right. And she's gonna take a swig of her whiskey from her belt, take a sip, holster it, and she's gonna follow Detrian.
Bedzagak, are you, is Bedzagak afraid or just Jess?
Just Jess.
Okay. I just wanted to know. Bedzagak seems to be hanging out in the...
may be upset easily, but they are not afraid.
Oh, okay, because you're just hanging out in the back there.
You want me to move forward? I'll move forward. I'm just waiting for instructions. I'm just respecting who's in charge.
All right. Where do we go? What do we do?
Would I be able to tell from here that the two doors lead to one room or two?
I mean, they look through the way it looks like one room, but you're not quite sure.
So I'd like to move up to the wall next to this door and then take cover and then just peek through.
I'll take the secondary door and peek through.
I want to go right behind them, like a triangle, and holding my carpet in one hand and my plasma vulture in the other hand.
Okay.
I'll stay right here and ready my pistol.
Scriff moves up in front of Mog, and Nono's like,
Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm making sure nothing comes from behind.
Oh, sorry, Mog. I wasn't talking to you. I was asking Squiff because I didn't tell him to move.
Ooh, fascinating.
This Starship bridge extends like a curved, multi-tiered balcony. Its outer walls and ceiling formed of clear composite with holographic overlays that crowd the dark of space with instrument readouts and blinking damage reports. Workstations line the balcony's curved outer edge and the raised platform near the door, some of them clearly damaged by electrical fire. Ash and debris form a small pile in front of the central pilot's station. On the ground, you see that there is a pile of dust and a metal ring sitting on top of it.
I would like to do a perception check on the dust and the ring just to see, I don't need to know what it is, but I want to know, does it look like something No would know about? Does it look like an electrical engineering sort of thing? That's going to be a 15.
It looks like ash. It looks like something was vaporized or burned or something strange happened here.
Can I make a perception check on the ring and see if it was something from our friend who was living in the engine?
Sure.
See if this is what remains of our engine friend. Yeah, that's a 8.
An 8. You have no idea what this thing is. Okay. But I will tell you, Captain Phoenix, you do see on the display there is a single solitary blinking red light.
Well, I can't claim to know that I understand what this is, but I have a feeling that perhaps this ash was our information we came here to seek, thus the ash on the floor representing our credits. We won't be getting paid. But alas, we have to move forward and keep scouting the ship. And I'm going to move in because I want to know what that red light is.
Might I take a look as well?
I'll also move in, and and I'll say to Phoenix, it's like, the ship's location data might still be there. If we can pull that, that might be worth some credits to the scientists.
I like where your head is at.
I would like to also take a look at this ash.
Sure. Why don't you roll a life science or mysticism check?
As I am a Xenoseeker, I would love to do life science because the DC is reduced by 5 for my theme knowledge.
Oh, perfect.
And I would love to move up to the controls and do a engineering check to see if I can figure out what's wrong with the ship.
Sure.
I didn't roll a 3. Instead, I rolled a dirty 20.
Ooh.
This ash is the disintegrated remains of some biological creature.
Oh.
Biological.
17 for me.
17. This ship is not working because you blew out its engines.
Did we destroy the power source, though? Is that something that I would be able to read? Or is it just we disabled the engines?
You disabled the engines. There's still some power. The doors are able to be opened, the ones
but
that you were...
Are the computer systems still working?
The computer systems are fried. Except for the one blinking light.
I would like to, if I may, take out a vial and gather some of the ashes.
Sure.
And I'd love to investigate the red blinking light.
Sure. If you want to, you can roll a mysticism check on the metal thing worn around.
You know, I would love to roll a 19 and add 7 to that and get a 26.
Whoa!
This is known as an allegiance collar. And allegiance collars, when they are worn, if something happens, somebody can just flip a switch, and all of a sudden the person wearing the collar is eaten by nanobots.
That's a horrifying way to die.
Hello.
That is worth 10,000 credits if you can get them before they are used. Now, it is worth a measly 20 credits.
Fun.
I hand it to No.
Oh, what's this?
Technology.
Oh.
Okay. Is there anything I can check about it? Because I wouldn't know anything about this.
Sure, I mean, if you want a mysticism check.
Nope. Can't.
So, and I've gone up to the red light on the console.
All right.
Yeah, I'd go with him.
Should I make a computers check or an engineering check, or what do you want?
All it is a button, and all I need to know is who presses it.
Perception check on the button. I want to know what it does. Is there anything that would tell us?
A perception check.
Dirty 19.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 19, dirty 20. If you press the button, it goes down, and then it goes up.
You jerk.
And, yes, no. What do you have to say?
There's no way I can check in the computers to see what this thing does.
The computers, like I
Are
have said,
fried.
are very
Just
very
a physical.
Can
I
she
rip
repair them?
out?
You're gonna rip out some. What are you gonna rip out?
You could technically.
Katie, first, Katie asked, "Can I repair the computers?"
I mean, it would. I mean, you literally see hammer marks into these things. Somebody went to town. Somebody went to town
like
on the
the
computer.
tube on my
On
belt.
just the consoles, though, right?
On the consoles, on every the monitors, but there is still the one remaining blinking.
So
I would
as
like.
okay, go for it.
Can we ask Mog if he has any energy healing abilities so that whatever comes out of this red blinking button is nice to us?
Does anyone else think this looks like a self-destruct button?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Either that or it's a message about how we're fools for leaving and how exactly what we needed to capture has been taken and how they've fled. So it's either them taunting us or it's them killing us. And frankly, I don't think I need either of those right now, do you?
Oh, not really. I'm not a fan of the ship at all, and would be happy to see it blown up. But it's still probably the only source of credits that we'll potentially get. So I'd like to do a check and see if I would know if the hard drive or memory banks on this ship would be somewhere else. Knowing that they would probably be internally stored somewhere else and not in the central command center. I would just love to know if I can potentially have No salvage that.
Sure. Yeah. Roll a
engineering
a piloting check.
Okay. That is an 18.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You think that any information would probably be in the commissar's cabin, and well, I will tell you that you can see through this exterior, and you see a big open window leading into an area over here. And as this whole thing has been symmetrical, you look over to the other side, but there, you see the emptiness of space.
Hey, Ben, looking at that ash pile, would I have known that it's a corpse?
It doesn't certainly look like a corpse. It's a pile of ash with an allegiance collar around it. But still,
I know it's a corpse.
All right, well, if Mog knows it's a corpse,
I convey.
Can I cast grave words upon it?
You can.
Nice.
You can cast grave words upon it. However, as soon as you do, you realize that this thing has literally... You try and reach into the mind, into the mouth, into the spirit, into some part of the soul of whatever this thing was. And every tiny atom has been destroyed and ripped from existence. This was a living creature, but you cannot get in contact with them from the greater beyond.
Perhaps if we can tow this part of the ship, it's time to just bring it back to the station.
I agree. But not until we ensure that there's no more danger upon it. We cannot allow innocent people to die for our foolishness. We've already made we've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. We will make no more mistakes. We clear the ship. No one touches that button. In fact, someone needs to stand here and ensure that no one comes in here.
I'll do it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
While they're doing that,
No, does that with all 6 arms.
They're all scissors though.
They're all scissors.
While they're doing that, can I walk over in front of the button?
Yeah.
And while all that's happening, I'm just gonna whisper to Phoenix and be like, "It was a good decision. It's not your fault."
Unfortunately, everything our crew faces, every failure, every win, every death, every life, is my fault.
Yeah, but your decision to take us off ship may have just kept everyone alive.
We don't know that. We may have just lost this entire job.
1,000 credits. We'll make it back.
Mog, it's a blinking red light.
I listened to my captain, Ben.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I will stay. The two of you must always be together. Plus, if anything comes that's seemingly unnatural, I think my skill set suits speaking to it best.
Huh. If you say so.
Before we leave, and while that is very, very honorable of you, and I agree, Abed-Zagak, no, you must stay together.
Okay.
You're stronger together. And you will come with us. Mog shall stay and oversee and make sure that no one comes in here. And if so, I believe yesterday, you were able to talk to me through your mind. Can you do that again? And if there is any danger, we can come back and we can help you.
Consider it done, my captain. And I'll go ahead and cast telepathic message on the two of us, linking our minds.
Whoa.
Okay.
Mog, I just want you to have something. This protected me. Maybe it will protect you too.
Can you even carry it?
Here you go.
So,
What do you do?
Mach 20 rug.
Yeah.
What do you do? Where do you go?
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna open this door, and hopefully, I'm not gonna open the door till everyone's behind me, but We're going this way.
The
Oh,
stillness
spicy Funyuns.
in the air is still just pervading. And as you leave Mog alone in this room, all you can hear is the click, click, click of a little red blinking light. Over and over again. You open up that room. It looks the same as it did before. Nothing's changed.
I would like to move through to this door. Oh, there we go.
All right. Is anyone following?
I did.
I kind of want to stay in this room.
If that's how you feel, do it. Sorry. If that's how you feel, do it.
I feel like having a halfway point between how I'm feeling very conflicted about wanting to stay with you and the fact that we're leaving Mog all alone with a blinking light and a pile of ashes.
If you say that out loud, I would assure Abedzagak that Mog is within my mind. At the first sign of danger, he would let me know and we shall rush back.
Okay, but I'm gonna pick up another rug.
Okay. You do what you have to.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hey, what do you do?
I open the door.
You open that door, and suddenly a huge gasp of air penetrates the room. It sucks all of you through the door and actually slams you up onto the other side of the room. I need everybody to roll reflex saves.
Oh,
crap.
As the atmosphere decompresses in the room that you're in and violently sucks you into the other one. Not you, Mog. You're quite safe.
Actually, that is a 21.
Wait, what is the
19.
modifier on this?
Your reflex.
It's a reflex.
Oh.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Actually, dirty 20. Dirty 20.
22 for No and 17 for Scriff.
You both are able to dig your heels into this ground. Abedzagak, what'd you get?
Lie! No, I'm just kidding. Don't lie.
15.
15. Luckily, you have moved past, and you grab onto things as this opening opens in front of you. It sucks out all of the air around you, and you are now in a vacuum. But you do see in front of you an open room. Looks like this.
Okay.
This long chamber has bunk alcoves cordoned off by curtains embroidered with scenes of a city wreathed in flame. Some curtains have been drawn and snapped into place, but others hang unsecured. Beneath each visible bunk is a footlocker.
Can we breathe in this room?
No.
We don't have our suits on?
Yeah, how long can we, because I have a spacesuit.
I'm all assuming that you have your suits on. Your armor gives you environmental protections. The important part was you didn't get shoved into the wall with the holes in it.
Okay.
Ugh.
There's probably some valuable things in this room, but it's not as important as it because we can always look when it's back. Sorry, I'm metagaming. From what I can see, there's nothing in this room that we need at this moment. We must press on. We have to clear the ship of enemies.
Mog, roll a perception check.
You got it, buddy.
Mm.
I rolled a 6 on the die. Plus 7 is 13.
All you can see and hear, and it's inching its way into your brain, is that link, click, click of a tiny
You're the worst.
light. You start to feel
No.
something's wrong.
If you make me press this button, Ben, I'm gonna be so upset with you.
You turn over your shoulder and you start looking at Madras, the burning mother, the sun of the Pack World system. And it has something strange. Being so far away, is the far portal looks even smaller than it should be. And then it keeps getting smaller. This blue circle that people have studied for years and have known about, it shrinks and shrinks and shrinks until it's pulled into the sun. And all at once, Mog, you and Captain Phoenix, you hear a screaming in your head as if nations have just cried out in pain from one another. And in a moment, it's gone.
Oh.
And slowly but surely, one small hand creeps up from the console and touches Mog. And we'll pick this up next time.
No! How come you decided all of a sudden that you were just going to be really mean? Can we just throw that out there? Because the last 2 sessions were oh, I actually like Ben as a GM. People say he's really mean, but you know what? I kind of like him. And no, now it's no.
Katie, I'm glad you finally caught up with the rest of us, though.
He messed up all the grenades, and then this.
Dang it!
I'm so angry.
Let's take a few moments to read some comments, shall we?
What's this hand?
Just a spooky hand, like the Addams Family. Oh my god.
This was awful, Ben. Really? We couldn't take a rest? Is there no resting in Starfinder?
You never know what's gonna happen if you do take a rest.
Yeah, but 90% of the time resting is fine.
Yeah, this is a 10% time for certain. Willow Ridley says, "This is not Scooby-Doo. Do not split up the party." Oh, they did.
Crossbones, use the rug to cover the hole, lol. Good times.
Look, I very much enjoyed smothering things with a rug.
It was such a good idea. Such a good
I really liked using a grenade, and I specifically wanted to use one, not just because I was out of spells for the day, but also because I wanted to know how they worked. So it was fun to get to play with one.
Do we still know how they work?
Aw, positive Kern. I am so team Zagak attack right now. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so nice. What a fun little hashtag.
I love it.
The next time Ben talks about grenades, we need to play that clip from Billy Madison where the moderator's like, everyone in the room is dumber for having heard that.
May God have mercy
on your
soul.
Everybody wants you to press that red button. Oh my goodness.
No.
I was about to.
And then B. McAllister 12 says, "Ben, do not touch Mog."
Yeah, Zio2 says, "Well, Detrian, nice knowing you."
Yep. Definitely thought I was trying to come up with new character concepts in my head.
Oh. I would need a good solid amount of time because Phoenix means so much to me. So if she dies, I don't even want to think about it.
See, Katie, I'm gonna give you a hint. You just realized Ben is evil, right? Saying things that Phoenix means so much to you means now he's targeting you.
Oh. Crap. Well, there's no going back now.
Yeah, there's no way to get around it, because if you say you don't really care about your character, and be like, oh, so you're fine with me killing them.
Yeah.
And if you really care about it, it's like, ooh, this will be emotional drama.
Yeah.
I hate my character. I hope it dies.
Kevin Alexander put it the best. Ben is the worst.
Yeah. You are the worst. But I think you like being the worst.
Yeah.
When you were way more fun the past 2 weeks because we got to explore and learn. And like, this is all, most of our, except for Jamie's first Starfinder experience.
Yeah.
So it was great to learn. And now
I'm
it's
so
like,
glad you
nope.
had fun. And now the fun is over. Now it got real.
Ooh, can we fire Ben and get a new GM?
No, I don't think you can. As
Dang
Silent
it.
H puts it, there's no more training wheels.
But I
We'll
like
see you. We'll see you next week. Same time for a little bit of our journey up amongst the stars. We'll catch you next time for Things in Space. Say goodbye.